You guys can give at least an hour. That's literally
Yeah,
it.
uh, I'll do
Try to
either
start it at least.
later tonight. I'll put his my back. Oh, I don't know if you noticed,
Hmm?
June.
What?
Go look at my character sheet.
Your character sheet. You added something to it? No, I did not notice because I've been busy trying to kill myself. I mean, work on mods.
Hmm.
Same
Don't
thing.
worry, I kill myself.
Same thing. But I changed his last name
Oh, okay, good.
instead of Dyer, it's
Dryer.
Dreyer.
I just
Okay.
because I
Dreyer.
read the A, yeah, Dreyer. There's a lot I can do. I mean, I've already been setting you up for a while now. So anyway, I'm gonna do the intro, guys. It's already streaming right now. So, hello, guys. Welcome back to another One Piece DND. My name is June, and today we are on session 5, officially with the boys. Recap real quick. We last left off with everybody doing something unique to them, basically. So first off, I mean, the stream already sees this, so it's a bit of a spoiler, but we are currently with Aaron and his little tomb raiding adventure that he's doing. So he's having his little venture off with another character that he met. Her name is Serena. Next, we have our the duo, the swordsman duo at the current moment, which is my character June, of course it's me, and Drashi. They're currently trying to get their leads for a certain bounty. The next one would be for Zod and Doctor. They are currently headed towards the University of medicinal stuff and medical ballistics, so it'll be an interesting conversation to talk through once we get there. And last but not least, we have the rest of the group, which is Siri, Nilt, and Aquatics at the food market, where Nilt notices that there is a food cooking contest taking place. So first, we're going to go ahead and bring the group towards the puzzle room. Very simple one in here. So we last left
God.
off the boys going down, Serena and Aaron falling down into a slide, and they finally make it down into this next room.
You son of a bee!
Ah!
You
You
didn't tell
both
me
land.
you didn't tell me there was a slide included in this.
Well, I didn't know. Serena responds. You know,
Uh,
to be fair, this has been abandoned for a long time.
there's a slide in anyway.
It's probably it was quite a long one. We're not. I'm guessing we're no
That's
longer
what she
near
said.
anywhere.
You know, if you wanted someone to stay away from the treasure, you'd probably usually do like a spike fall trap like that instead.
Well, who knows? Maybe we took the right slide.
Let's pray we did.
You look around in the room, you see a bunch of pillars, like 4 pillars in each corner. And in the very middle, you see this little stone table that has a what do you call it? Like a stone script writing on it. You look at
I'm gonna walk
this.
forward. You know what this is saying?
Hmm. It looks like it says in the first part, it says, "This is the puzzle room. If it wasn't obvious to you, whoever is in this room, if you figure out my puzzle, you may figure out what the next move will be." And right below it is a tablet with icons that look really weird. This is a very scuffed puzzle table, guys. So like, I couldn't find anything that would work. So I literally had to just stick things together in Photoshop and call it a day. So anyway, this is this is what it looks like on the puzzle table. So it's this.
Sun, skull. Is that supposed to be an angel?
I
A
think
heart,
so.
a blade, and bandages?
Huh. Well, and below it, right below the puzzle thing, it says in the beginning of its deal here, in the land of the sand and sun so bright, where the Nile flows through day and night. The gods of Egypt reign supreme. Their story is told in ancient dreams. And then right below it is like an empty little slot. It looks like you have to figure out the rest of the puzzle.
I'm guessing we're gonna have to match something with these pictures.
It seems so. Hmm. Hold on, let's see. Maybe these pillars have something around them.
Okay, let's go check one of them out.
As she
Uh,
walks over, As she walks over, she feels her foot in the ground. Serena feels in the sand that there's like a stone that looks like they may have come off the pillar. The pillar has an empty spot on it. Huh, what's this? As she looks at it, she reaches down to pick it up.
oh dear.
She picks it up, and it looks like it's a tablet.
He's looking around like nothing. No trap. Okay.
No, I don't think so. Let's see what this says. Ra, the sun god, so bright and bold. His rays bring warmth and light untold. A symbol of life and renewal. His power felt in every jewel. Huh.
So I'm guessing this is either going to be the sun picture or even possibly the angel picture.
And looks like right below the inscription it says, match the following icons to figure the puzzle. Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. So she goes over here and she places it into the tablet, which then adds to the blank part below of the original text. So now we see that it's actually part of this, and there's one, two, three, four missing,
Now there's
four other
four
missing
missing.
parts.
There's three. There'll probably be one at each of the pillar.
Hmm. All right.
And
I'll
then
go
the
look over
fourth.
here.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the top one. Just let me know if you find something.
She continues to look through, digging through the sand. Once again, another little tablet on the ground shows up. I found another one.
Should I roll a notice?
Yeah. Try to see if you can roll a notice and see if you can find it. I'll let you pass on that one. So you notice that the neither the side you're currently at is where the tablet would be placed at. So maybe you should follow the track around it, see if you might find it.
I have to kind of like keep searching around the pillar.
Yeah, pretty much make you figure it out from there.
You check that.
And as you
Yeah.
walk to that corner, you see that the tablet's actually right in front of you, on the
Oh,
ground.
oh, hey, I found one.
Huh. Well, hold on. This one I had. The next one I have says, "Isis, the goddess of motherhood and love, a protector of all from skies above." So that means if
That one's
we
got to be the
take
angel.
yeah, it says that means if we take this symbol of life and renewal, but huh, let's see. So we'll take it to the tablet. So she looks at it real quick and tries to understand what's going on with it. From there, she takes her finger and draws into the sand, connecting it to this. It glows, meaning that there's a match. Huh.
Probably guessing that the sun one is going to go with raw.
Okay, let's try it. She draws the finger in to the sun. It glows again. It's another match.
Hmm. I found this third one. Let me bring it over to you.
I'm gonna DM
Whee.
this to you so you can read it.
Oh dear.
What's it say, Aaron?
Horus, the god of sky and war, with falcon's wings he soars and soars. His fierce gaze piercing through the skies, his courage felt by all who rise.
Hmm.
So that
Oh,
would be the blade, maybe?
the blade and what?
Oh, it says he was the god of sky and war. But that could be either any three of them. The sword, the skull, the bandages.
I wonder if he could try doing it twice. So you can use the drawing pen to like draw a line across to what you want to match. So if you want to give it a guess and give it a go ahead.
Make black. I'm gonna connect it for the sword.
Okay, where are you putting the connection at?
Uh, yoink.
Okay.
Tablet connection. I don't know.
It has no connection to that area. It doesn't allow you to do it that way, it looks like.
No glow.
One sec here. Double checking. Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, if it's not here, let's see. We'll figure this one out later. See if we can find the other ones. Let's see.
Wee.
Is that mine or is that yours?
That's mine.
Okay. She finds another tablet. This must be easier than I thought. They're all being found over here in the corners, so hopefully we can just get things out of the way. Alright. It should be the last one. As she says that, it completes the rest of the puzzle. And it says Osiris, the god of afterlife, has a wisdom guides souls to the eternal strife. In his realm, the dead find peace. Their journey complete, their sorrows cease. In Anubis, the god of vivification, with jackal head and solemn dedication, he prepares the dead for their final rest, his duty done with reverence and respect.
So would he be the bandages? Would he be
Hmm.
because the other
Yeah.
one sounds like the skull and the heart.
Well, as you say that, you see that there are actually like hinted pictures of what they would be on the tablet. So it looks like still Osiris, or sorry, Horus was the sky and war. So what if we try? Boom, and it matches. Because you can see
Okay.
in the tablet that Osiris is actually, or Horus is actually another bird. Hmm.
So that means there's going to be.
Repeats.
So we've got Raw. We got the second one. Just figured out the third one. All we've got left is the Anubis and
Osiris.
Osiris. I, I want to take a shot and see if the skull and the heart are Osiris.
Okay.
So
And that's a match. Last but not least is the one for Anubis.
question is, will they be used twice?
Hmm. I wasn't very good at puzzles.
You're on the talk. We can try the bandage. If it doesn't work, then we can try the skull and bandage.
Let's try the skull and bandage.
All right.
Attaches, and it works.
Hey, look at that.
As the puzzle ceases, as you complete the puzzle, it begins to break, and not break, sorry. It begins to go into the ground. It moves under, disappears. A second here. In front of you, there's a door that opens up.
Oh, hey. I guess that was our way of getting out.
Well, come on, let's go.
Right behind you.
As you see the door, she walks through it, and it looks like it's just another slide. Another slide? Well, there's no point in waiting. I'm going in. Woo! She jumps into the slide.
Whatever. Whee! Gotta have fun
Alright.
somewhere.
Alright, in the next scene, we're going to go ahead and move it to where Jude and Rashi are currently heading towards the old man store that they were hinted at. There's no map for this, being that it's just going to be a role-played area. So, let me grab something real quick. I almost forgot about this because I don't have it ready. I must have forgotten about it. Oh, we got that there. I didn't even check my YouTube yet to see if it's actually up. Wasn't even listening just yet. Map for this being that it's just. There we go. Yep. All right. Where is this? Okay, so, June, being that he's still a bit on the higher end of the the hookah that he had earlier, he makes his way with with Drashi towards the old man's shop that they were hinted at by the gentleman they were talking to in the hookah bar. So here we go. June is still in his mind saying, "Oh man, this feels so weird. Oh, I feel so slow right now." And he looks over to Joshi. "What's going on with you? Why are you wobbly?"
I'm pretty sure that's not me.
Oh, okay. It must have been that weird hookah thing that we had earlier. Yeah, whatever. Hey, I think the shop's over here. Give me a second here. I need to add some sound here because it is lacking for me. So give me 1 second. Alright, because we're technically still in town, so the background noises wouldn't make sense here for this area. Alright, and of course I have to have this once again. Okay. Alright. So, we make it to the shop and we see an old man wearing a blue robe and he has white hair. He's sitting in a corner and you see he's selling a bunch of carpets. June walks up and says, "Excuse me, sir, with the amazingly cool blue outfit. I have a question to ask." As June struggles to express himself, he says, the shopkeeper responds, "All right, what is it? What exactly are you looking for?" "You see, sir," June says, my associate and I are looking for a little thing about security. We're here to deal with security, I think." The old man says, security? What are you talking about? Are you talking about, like what do you call that? Like the people who give space security, like protected. I say, yeah. Well, who? June struggles to talk. Damn it! I forgot what I was gonna say. Joshy, do you remember?
So out of game, I do not quite remember, but in game, Joshi would remember. I don't remember the character's name that we
You're
were
looking-
supposed to ask about.
You're looking for a man named Giovanni della Rosa.
Okay, so I go up and I say that we're looking for Giovanni.
He looks in shock and says, "Oh, Giovanni. Yeah. Was he looking for me?
No, we're looking for him.
Oh, why are you looking for him? Are you guys in, like, part of his crew or?" He nervously shakes a little bit as he says, yes, listen, I don't know what he is. He doesn't really show up here. He's usually sent his goons here. Yeah. June's like, oh right, yeah, Giovanni and his security. That's right. Yeah, we're here to look for him, as he says to the old man. He's like, listen. I don't want any trouble. I really don't want any trouble here. Like, this is my business. I don't want any trouble here. As he says that, one of the gentlemen from the hookah bar came over and says, "Oh man, yeah, I didn't mean to trouble you, sir. I just have to have him come over here for just a minute, away from my other associates." Oh, okay, good. I was very afraid that I was gonna be in very big trouble. Anyway, regardless, just don't talk about him here. I'd rather not to deal with him and his methods. Right. I got you. So the guy from the hookah bar comes back over and meets up and talks to us a little bit. He leans down to both of us and says, "Okay, I know that you're currently a bit in of a hookah head, but I need to speak to both of you without those two idiots behind me." So he knows that they're still in the hookah bar. Anyway, I'm pretty sure if the both of you are looking for him, you're trying to take care of him, he says.
You could say that.
And I'm like, yeah. He says, alright, so let me explain what exactly Giovanni is and what's going on here. You see, the Kalum, before he arrived, was nothing but a plain society, kept in absolute division of the poor and the rich. With him coming along, he's been able to circulate power within the entire city, which has been able to thrive. And this is why, as you see around us, everything seems like it's much more pushed forward. If you were here a few years back, it would have been just like some simple desert island. But hell, after he was able to help take control of the underground, then that's when the city became more flourished. But being that he is a criminal, he is one of the leads of the syndicate, at least in this area. The Kalum is really big, as you guys can already tell, and not one man can control it, so he has as many different men in different areas taking hold of it. And he also has connection to the royalty of this island. I look with like as it like certain like slowly the nicotine starts to subside away. He's like, okay, all right, I think I'm a bit better at understanding this now. So you're telling me that he is in charge and he has power and he is known for this and nobody wants to stop him? He says, pretty much. I mean, our economy has been its best because of it. He doesn't reveal himself, he has a representative, but he is able to take care of us because of his shenanigans and his ideas and plots. This economy has become much better because of him. Huh. So, are you telling me then that the Marines are aware of this? He says, well, yes and no. You know that the Marines are around here. And then you see like 2 or 3 of them walking around just like, you know, on their day off, but they're like, you know, just enjoying the day. And he says, they kind of know who's in charge and who isn't. But for the most part, most of them know that who's in charge is going to be the royalty. But I'm pretty sure that there is someone in here who knows to be leaving Giovanni's shenanigans alone. Huh. I think to myself. I look to Joshi. What do you think of this?
Well, organized crime has a funny way of making cities somewhat more prosperous. It at least helps keep standard banditry a bit lower. But the thing is that anyone that does end up on the bad side of them doesn't last very long. It becomes a sort of tyrannical situation.
I agree. We saw this before in like many different islands. Though the thing I'm having trouble accepting here is, what's the right move here? Do we still go after him?
Well, since people seem to be more scared of him than appreciative, I'd say that it's more than likely that he's been more tyrannical as of late. As such, it would still be a good idea to investigate further.
The guy says, you're welcome to do so. I don't work for him, but I just know a few things or so. As a matter of fact, I decided to contact someone ahead of time to let them know that you're here. And it's no one he's associated with. This man is a bit more on the rebellious side. And he's very unique. And in the distance you see a guy in a green vest, or a green top, walking towards us. On his arms he has 2 special boards that hold blades at the end of them, as if they were like, let's describe them as claws, like metal claws, but they're above his knuckles. He walks up and introduces himself. Hi! You called for me, right? The man that you met in the bar said, yes, these are the gentlemen looking for your friend, one of your associates. Ah, right. He walks up to both of us and says, nice to meet you two. My name is Zed. Welcome to Zakelu. He looks at both of us and says, you two look very off to be in our island, so what brings you both here?
Well, I usually just go from island to island as needed. It's been a while since I've been in this area, though. This is technically my first time on this island, though.
Ah,
I have heard about the island, though, before.
I see. So have you heard about the whole story then, about how Giovanni does his stuff?
Well, I've been hearing bit more about it from the one guy here.
He says, "You don't need to know my name. Don't worry about it for now. But I will be on my way. I'll let you guys speak amongst yourselves. Remember to not remember me that I was here." He walks away. He goes back into the hookah bar. Zed looks at us and says, "Well, I'll be honest with you both. His shenanigans have been both helpful but also destructive. Nobody really talks about it. The way he handles, and he puts his fingers up, security is very, very different to what you could normally approve of as a Marine. So I'm pretty sure he mentioned to you then that the Marines also are aware of him?"
Yep.
Yeah. Here's the thing. The thing about Giovanni is he has power, but he lacks courage. And he has people working under him because he has the power, but not in the sense of physical power, but more of the talkative power. As they say, money talks and bullshit walks. So, I was actually on my way to his office to go pay him a visit for something. Do you two want to come along?
Sure.
Yeah, why not? June says. We're here for a reason. We'll follow you through, Zed. Right. Alright, follow me. The scene switches. And in the next scene, we make it back to the university where Akrim and Dr. and Zod are making their way into the lab. Akrim then tells the rest to follow him into his lab. Within his lab, you see all sorts of contraptions that have to do with ballistics, but also healing remedies. He says to Zod, "Welcome to my laboratory, where all of my inventions and my father's alchemy works in here."
Oh, this is an interesting place.
You see hanging in above, you see like a Gatling looking weapon that has multiple chambers and there's darts at the end of them.
Seems a little barbaric if you ask me.
Oh, but you wouldn't understand why we'd use it. You see, back before, we had to deal with the local fauna around here. It was the fastest way to hit multiple of them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You still
Have you
set
thought
up-
about
wasn't-
putting on a red cross showing that you are medical and getting the people?
Ah, the Red Cross? Well, our people don't see that as friendly, not after since the initial pirate attack from about a couple years ago.
Seems racially motivated.
Not racially, more like anti-piratism.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
By the way, Dustin, in the last session, your character went into a medical, a medical seminar. He basically was, sorry, I need to do this real quick. Repeat, single. Okay, so yeah, he was in a medical seminar that taught him how to make specific healing remedies in order to like perform and create a higher level, more potent healing solution. But also at the same time, you were being cocky because you were very smart about it. So
So you
You
may
see,
or may
making
not have been
medicine
kicked
is not
out.
a science. You hear me? Making medicine is not about science. It's about having a good feeling, you know?
that's pretty much what you did, and that's why they got mad at you because
yeah.
they were mad. They kicked you out because you were speaking so much bullshit, and it was somehow right, but they didn't like you still because of the way you were delivering it.
It's just like how making a bullet. You don't need to measure how much gunpowder you put in the bullet. Just put enough and it'll go bam.
That's the best way to go about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Akreem says, so, as I said before, I welcome you to my lab. If you guys have any questions on something, I can probably answer it for you, but for the most part, I am going to start working on what I had initially showed you, Zod, on the dart gun.
Oh, can I help you with that?
My scene didn't change on Roll20.
There's no
okay.
scene for this one. It's just going to be imaginatory for this one.
Oh,
'Cause,
gotcha.
to be fair, that's a lot of detail for me to make in a laboratory. So
Yeah.
let's try not to push that. So use your imagination for this. So think of it, this is the room. The room has two main tables in the middle of it, like islands in the kitchen, but they're meant for crafting, and they're meant for putting things there for crafting and whatnot. On the left or on the sides, on the walls, you have cabinets and countertops, and with sinks and like different things that have that with ingredients that are made for making medicine and contraptions for robotics. Above in the ceiling is, like I said, there's a Gatling gun that have darts at the end of it with a tube in the back to allow you to insert it, and then another tank next to it, like a mini liquid tank that allows you to load it so you can load the darts with a specific liquid.
Can we make an Uber charge?
That's an idea you could do, but yeah, like I said, it's a University of Medical Science and Medical Ballistics. So ballistic means anything that pretty much you can use as like a ranged weaponry in a sense. So he's a professor at this school. Okay.
So, okay, doctor, I have a question. So you make ballistics here, correct? Weaponry?
Indeed.
Okay. And you would agree that sometimes in order to save lives, you need to take lives as well, correct?
Yes.
Well, what if we create, well, I say we, but I mean you and the eggheads who make weapons, make an explosive that could destroy anything at an atomic level on a large scale.
The closest thing we've gotten to this would be similar to the other blueprint that I showed Zod. It's a bionic grenade. It's a microscopic level of degeneration if used to switch between their protons. Therefore, if you negatively charge it, it causes it to degrade somewhat on contact with the liquid. So if you were to positively charge it, it actually heals and has a different property to it. Here, look.
Well, what if we do a neutral charge?
Well,
A
if
neutral
you had
charge
a
that won't do
neutral
anything?
charge, it would not do anything.
I wish I got a sample of the black goo that we encountered. I want to see what happens if we put that in a container.
Black goo?
Zod, were we supposed to keep that a secret or no?
I wasn't there.
Oh, well, we encountered this black goo, and it engulfed this rock that we threw at it, and it made shadow images, and that's when I took an arrow to the knee.
Oh my. That's interesting. Never heard of it
Yeah.
before, though.
Well, I tried putting it in a container, but it's a little tricky. There's like a trick to it that I've not figured out yet.
Well, if you ever figured out and able to give me a sample of that, I'd like to see what that would be one day.
I tried to catch the shadow image's head, but there's a reason why I'm a doctor.
He looks at you and says, shadow image?
Yes, we can. I'm not sure about the science, but I'm not even sure if it is science.
My, I wonder what you've been encountering on your adventures.
Let's see. I squished a squid's head to make it shaped correctly again. I gave people all-purpose cubes, and it works.
All-purpose
My
cubes.
me-
May I see what those look like?
Yes. I dig into my pocket and hand them 2 all-purpose cubes.
Are you going to roll deception?
Yes.
You're gonna have to roll it to see if you convince them, otherwise.
All right.
You're gonna have to
I
be...
can just tell him the truth.
Once or twice.
You just roll it once, and You have to beat at least a 5 because he is a pretty smart man. Nano.
Fuck.
He looks at the cubes. I believe those are sugar cubes.
Oh, I dug into the wrong pocket. My bad. That's my snack pouch.
No,
Oh, yes,
no,
I'm-
sugar.
No. I keep my snack pouch and my medical pouch really close by each other. You know.
Ah.
Yeah. So.
Anyway, Zod, here's the blueprint. If you could go over there in the drawer and pick out a hilt for this weapon, and we'll figure out the rest from there.
Alright.
So, have we actually checked the license for the person running that seminar? Because I feel like they're overcomplicating things that shouldn't be overcomplicated.
Ah, Dr. Visis. Of course, he's a licensed man.
Dr. Thesis?
Visis. He runs.
Thesis.
Yes, he runs the company of health around here, our insurance company. It's called Avisis.
Avisis?
Yes.
I'm surprised a malpractice has been put against him.
No, he's actually one of the more well-renowned men who can create medical items here. He looks at you and is like, what? What's so funny?
None. He claims to be the best doctor around, but he hasn't met. He met me, but seems like I outsmarted him so much that he kicked me out.
Ah, I'll have to ask him about what you said later today.
Mhm.
Anyway, I believe if you're a doctor then can you help me create the solution?
Ah, yes. What kind of solution?
Well, you see, and he shows you, I have a degenerative state that I constantly shrink on my left arm here, and the only way for me to fix myself is if I create the solution here. If you understand it then, I would like your help into figuring out how to purify this much more than its current state.
Okay.
Alright,
I think I got this.
we have some ingredients here, and I'll tell you the original recipe right here. And this is how we normally do it. So he shows you the way he makes the normal way of making the solution he has right now. He takes his ingredients, he blends it into a what do you call it? Pestle and
Mortar
mortar.
and pedestal?
Yeah, mortar and pedestal. And as he puts it together, he puts it in his hands and molds it into a ball. From there, he throws it into this liquid that allows it to basically sink to the bottom, and it begins to take out the extract. And then from there, he waits a little bit as it processes and it somewhat purifies. So he says, this is the current state of our liquid for this. And then he shows you that as soon as he puts it on his left arm, that's usually degenerating, it begins to heal again and it grows back into a normal length.
So, I assume you're not part of the short arm race, huh?
What do you mean by that?
You see, I have long arms, so therefore, it'll be in the realm of possibility. There is a short arm race. Are you part of that tribe or no?
Are you talking about normal length arms?
No. Like very short arms. Like
No, I have a degenerative disease that causes
Okay.
me to lose my body part over time. And it's only in my left arm right now, so I rely on this solution, at least for the current moment, to allow me to move my body and grow it back after it disappears, but it's all I have. You should have seen me earlier when Zod and I met. I was almost as tall as a toddler.
Is there any of the solution left in the mortar and pedestal?
He says yes.
Okay. I take a look at it and I give it a quick whiff, like I whiff it towards my nose.
Okay.
What
get
does
a
it smell like?
You get a strong smell of medicinal herbs and some mint in the smell of it. Very strong. It's kind of grassy, but then it has a light aroma at the end of it.
Alright, I have a crazy idea. Hear me out, okay? I dig into my medical pouch. I'll take 3 all-purpose cubes. I put it mortar and
knew
pedestal,
it.
and I mush it together.
Okay.
And then, hold on. I don't think I have any alcohol on me, so.
There's some in the lab. You can ask
okay.
for it.
Do you mind giving me, let's say, roughly 3 ounces of alcohol?
How potent?
One second, let me look up what potent means.
You don't know what potent means.
The percentage of alcohol.
You just throwing words out there.
Doctor doesn't know what potent means.
I'll translate it for you. Potent also can be translated as how strong do you want your alcohol?
Let's start with not very potent and work our way up.
Ah, so is 10% okay?
Yes, let's go with that.
10% alcohol. So he gets you a little vial with 10% alcohol. Here.
All right, and me not exactly knowing how much is 3 ounces, I just kind of count to 3. 1, 2, 3 as I pour it in,
Jesus Christ. Okay.
and that's craft here.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, is it
Roll.
craft?
You can, yeah, you roll craft for this one.
Oh,
Oh. Okay. The
Hmm.
product you make out of this doesn't really do very much to the solution. It just makes it smell really fucking bad.
we're close. Let's up the potency. Let's up it up.
By
We
how
need stronger.
much?
Like,
You have
that's
every
a
percentage
reason.
possible.
No, let's go with the strongest. Let's see what happens.
Oh, I don't think that's a good idea. Are you sure you're a doctor?
Yes, I am a doctor.
Okay, he's like, okay. Alright, well, I'm not gonna give you the 100%, so here's 99%. He gives
Okay.
you like a shot glass worth of it. He's like, that's a lot, so, you know, be careful with that.
I think this will do. This will do just nicely.
Bruh.
You mix it in, the liquid turns purple and it starts to like seethe with bubbles. What the
Hmm.
fuck?
I think that's a certified bruh moment.
This alcohol is defective.
Mm,
What's the
okay.
expiration date on this? This alcohol is defective.
Well, we made it last week. It's supposed to last a longer time.
Hmm.
Supposed to
And
last till
shit-
it evaporates.
Hmm.
Alcohol.
And only one way to figure out if this will work. Okay, let's put it on your arm.
Wait a minute.
what?
Whoa, I don't want to do that. That looks terrible.
Oh, the worst kind of patient is always another doctor. Come on. But we got to test this and see if it works.
But you have to understand, Doctor, this is 99% potency. This is not meant to just be put on anybody on top of the medical item.
You see, the best kind of medicine is unorthodox.
you wanna roll deception on convincing him?
Can I like try to save this poor guy from being burned?
You can, yeah, you can.
Wait, do I have to roll
Hey,
deception?
wait, before you do any of that, here, I have a small piece of meat. Drop it on that.
Okay.
Hey, dog, stop fighting in the background. Stop it, you're gonna go in the barbecue if you keep that up.
Mm.
Yeah, they're quiet after that. But yeah. Okay, we'll try it on a piece of meat, we'll just try it.
Okay.
Yeesh.
Would it be heal or what is he
Destruction.
doing for this check?
That's a good question.
Trying to kill this poor man.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Since he's using something that's not supposed to be like this with this certain herbal that I have right now, you don't have to roll anything. I'll just tell you what happens.
Okay. I take a spoon and I rub it onto the meat. Like a little teaspoon. It's like, there we go. Alright, that's what happens now.
Okay, so as you rub it on the meat, it starts to burn through the proteins, and it begins to make a hole into the middle of the meat that you put the spoon on.
Wait a minute. This is destructive power. We
And
can use
as
this.
you look at the as you look at the spoon, it's decomposing as well in your hand.
Doctor,
highly
we can use this as a weapon. I would sell it to you. I would sell this to the university.
He says, "I would rather you not."
And you know how much money we can make off this? Well, I say we, but I invented it, so therefore I'm the owner.
Well, we're already aware of this reaction. That's why I did not want to be touched by your solution. So let's not do any more of this. Here, let me give you something a bit easier, probably to use for potency. I believe 45% should be enough to work as an enhancer without it damaging the herbal.
Oh, there we go. 45%. You know what? Never in my medical life I've ever done percentages or anything. Let's put how we feel is enough. Medicine is all about feeling, anyways.
Yeah, hey, how about you feel 3 drops? I think that'll be enough.
1 second. Let me. 3 drops.
You have to roll
Dude, at this
craft.
point, just use a fate system, a fate point. Oh my god, you're trying to kill everybody. Oh my god.
Mediocre.
Obviously, me feeling it, it's like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. That's enough.
He said 3. Okay.
Okay, I believe there's no way to enhance the solution. Sadly enough.
It's okay. You gave it a try. I'll have to look at it again later. Anyway, how's it going with the guns, Odd? Have you figured out what design you're gonna go for?
I was mesmerized by the burning meat.
Yeah, let's
I made
put
zero
that away.
progress.
Okay.
Is there still like a hole like going through each floor? You know, like
No,
it's
it's
acid
not-
going through
it's
the
not
table.
like acid. It destroys any organic material or what touched by organic material. So that's why the bottom of the spoon had some blood, so it burned with the metal, like it's some sort of like parasitic acid that only goes for organic material.
I write down each of the ingredients in my notebook.
And as you say that, Akreem picks up the piece of meat and goes and throws it in the furnace so it burns away and doesn't infect anything else that it doesn't need to touch. He's like, oh, it's okay. I guess I'll have to figure. At least I now know it's not the 45% solution.
Have you tried the 44% solution?
He says, yes, I have. I've had enough for today. I'll have to figure this out. I'm running low on that supply. Anyway, let's try to figure out this grenade and this dart weapon.
Fair enough.
So,
Oh, you said you needed a handle. Was it a...
well, in here, in this drawer, as he opens it up, you see like a whole array of different physical handles you can choose from, so you can grip it. He says this one here is more for a rifle hold, and this is more of a pistol hold. We can design it off of the idea of what it has here. We just have to choose what kind of weapon we're gonna make with this.
I would say a rifle would be a good idea.
Not a bad one, like a long distance shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Ah, this one. And you see him pick a rifle handle that's meant for holding for 2 hands. Alright, next we're gonna need to choose a chamber. And the barrel. don't think I have any more barrels, but I have the materials to do it. Could you make it, Zod?
Yeah, indeed I can. Just give me 1 second. Let me see those blueprints again.
Here you go.
Now, since I have material and the blueprints with me, I'm literally just making it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Do I need a roll, or 'cause
If you
technically I
want-
have the information in front of me?
If you want to make it better than the actual like level you have right now, which is average, you can roll it, but that's up to you. If you want to just be safe and make it as it is, you can follow it and just guarantee a crap.
Remember, go with your gut feeling.
You know what? I'll try to roll for it.
Okay, go for it.
So I guess I pull out my cloud.
Okay.
There we go.
Wow.
On
So-
one hand, we have the doctor just screwing everything up.
I'm trying.
It's bad knees just acting up.
So,
I never said I was an amazing doctor. I'm a great doctor.
as you look at the schematic, you begin to manifest the actual items. You have everything you need to create the rifle. You take the handle of the doctor that he had and you put it into the cloud. You imagine as you look into it and you have a straight focus of the rifle being made, the scope, the barrel, the hilt, the handle, the trigger, the chamber, everything, how it's going to work, the imagery of it, you see it, and as soon as you begin to finish it up, your hand begins to quake and it shakes as it starts to feel like it's uncontrollable.
Are you running out of energy, Zod?
I'm getting tired.
Here, try this. I'll put out 2 all-purpose cubes. Take these. These will give you strength.
You know I know what those are.
And
Well,
no,
see.
you don't understand the potential.
Actually, you're one of the ones that didn't actually pass the check. You know that he's not an actual licensed doctor.
Fine, give it to me.
I pop inside her mouth. It's like, here, take it. These will give you strength.
It crunches, you get crunches of the taste in your mouth. It's sweet, and it gives you like a weird boost of energy as you crunch with the all-purpose cubes in your mouth. You begin to get energy again, but then your arm just begins to speed up in a different way. Instead of it shaking, it starts to vibrate instead. And as your hand vibrates around, the cloud begins to develop a much bigger shape, and poof, it pops out.
Before it poofs, pop like goes away, I get like I jump onto the doctor, like, get down, doctor! You know,
Get down, President!
get down, Mr. President!
You pull the cream over, he's like, whoa! And then poof!
As I'm doing that, I go.
Ah!
It's like you just gave birth to a baby, and in your hand is a brand new, high quality dart sniper healing gun that shoots healing liquids and darts.
I fall back to the counter and like really tired, like.
Here it is.
As soon as the gun is free, I pick it up like, ooh, hello.
Careful with that.
He says, that's amazing. You're a devil fruit user?
Yes, but it takes a toll on my energy.
This is marvelous. This craft. It's like everything it's something I've never seen before.
We gotta test it right away. I look at the nearest beaker and I aim for it.
You have to roll shoot if you're gonna shoot it.
No.
Oh no! Oh no!
We have to test it. We have to test it. Trust me.
No,
If you
No,
roll
no,
something absolutely terrible, does he shoot himself in the foot?
Can I attempt to just take it away from him? Wait, no.
As you attempt to try to stop him to shoot it, he shoots it, and it just jams at the beginning. So,
It's faulty. We gotta make a brand new one. We gotta make a brand new one now.
and you
No,
look
give it here.
and you look into the barrel, and it just sprays you in the face with liquid.
It's jam.
You don't know how to use a weapon. Give it here.
To be entirely fair, he could have only gotten a 0 as his best.
It's like comedic, like
I
cartoon
know. He
scene.
managed to get a negative.
I have a -4 in shooting.
Yeah, so
Bruh.
even if he had gotten all pluses on the die, it would have been a 0.
So
I
funny.
have to be better at something. Oh, and also, do not let me drop the ship.
Oh no.
He says, "Oh, so could I see that?" The queen asks.
Yeah. I say that as my face is still drenched in the goo.
He begins to load it, pulls it back, and it looks like in the tank in the back of it, the liquid begins to fill up, and then a dart falls into place where the chamber would be for the shot. He pulls back, and he hands it to Zod. Here, it's your weapon, of course. Try it out. See what it happens.
Watch out, it's gonna jam again.
I know how to use a rifle.
Okay. You
Just
don't
like,
have to-
just like I
You-
know how
you-
to amputate a leg.
You don't have to roll. You just have to tell me where you're gonna shoot.
So what's loaded in there? Just the chamber with the liquid?
It's a liquid. It's a liquid that is the healing stuff that he's made before. Like you see him put on himself.
Say, do you want to test this out on you?
Sure. He goes over to the other side of the room and climbs on the ladder that's connected to his bookshelf. All right. My dad always told me aim for the butt.
I'll try my best.
Is it weird that I expected you to say uncle?
Oh my god.
So I don't have to roll, right? Just
No, you don't. Just tell me what
The
you're gonna
rupee.
do.
so I steadily aim my gun at his bottom
Mm-hmm.
and pull the trigger and
The dart flies, and it's like a syringe. It lands onto his bottom, and you see liquid start to go into his body, and the syringe falls off. He goes, "What? Ooh, that's a funny feeling. Feels much sharper than normal, but hey, it works. I feel it going
Did it hurt?
through my body. Not really. Maybe for just the impact, but for the most part, it doesn't really hurt. I believe it's the healing property of the liquid."
Maybe we have to... Wait, no.
So as you receive the impact, you also receive the juice, and that negated the pain.
It
In a way.
negates the pain, yes. And then you just see part of his body just slowly come back, but it feels like it seems that it doesn't heal me as much.
Give him a second dose.
No, that's not necessary. I'm fine. He climbs back down the ladder. You see that he grew like an extra foot taller.
Have you shrunk?
Have I shrunk? I should be asking you that.
No, you grew.
No. I think it's safe to believe the entire world shrunk. After that little explosion.
Shut up, doctor.
He says, interesting effect. At least for me again. I've never grown. Oh, it's probably because you aimed me in the butt. That's probably why I grew an extra foot.
The veins are directly the veins that you have in your bottom are directly connected to your system. So maybe the fluid acted quicker.
That could be true. I've only been able to insert it within my body a few times in different ways, but the effects are always different. but normally it focuses on the degenerative side of my body. Anyway, I believe that is pretty much it, and it's rightfully yours. But you're gonna need ammo.
And so to make the ammo, huh?
Well, we need to make the ammo by getting more of the liquid, which I can create. It's just the only way to get it is to head up to the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
You have a list of ingredients you can have.
Well, yeah, of course. Since you created this weapon, I would like you to make me one at some point again later today without you pushing yourself too much. But you get that one for now, and as a thank you for creating this. And of course, in order to use this, you're gonna need to know how to make the specific liquids that you're going to use for this system. And of course, you're gonna need the darts and how to make those as well. So I'll get you these recipes ready for us, but I do have one more favor to ask of you.
What would that be?
I need the both of you to come with me to the mountains to get more of the ingredients.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
The more people, the faster we can get this done before the sun sets. My body degenerates too quickly, and sometimes it's difficult to get from one place to another. So it'd be very helpful if I had 2 more hands. Well, 4.
Yeah, no problem. We'll come with you.
Okay.
Alright. Come on. Let's go before the sun sets. The scene changes.
Wait. Do we pass by the seminar again on our way out?
No, the seminar is at the library.
Alright,
At the
goddamn.
library.
I was gonna flip them off. Damn it.
That's fucked up, but
If
okay.
it's any consolation, June said that you would flip them off when they kicked you out originally.
Yeah, I already said. Yeah, I already said that you flicked them off when you got kicked out. Okay, so that works, right?
Damn eggheads.
Alrighty, hold on here. Alright, so the heck? Okay, so we're moving back to Aaron, where we land into a room. Boom.
Whee! Ugh.
You both land in separate parts of the room, and you see each other. Like, Aaron, are you okay?
Yeah, he's dusting himself off. Like, yeah. He's got
Yeah.
sand everywhere.
Oh, sand.
I hate sand.
She says, hold on, I'm coming over to you. And as she yells that, you feel the ground begin to crumble.
Oh no! Hey, where you are?
Where's
Just
that?
Stay there.
You start to hear the ground quake and rumble. And you see the sand shifting in the middle of the room.
Oh, mother. I need to start rating the price on my heroics.
What the fuck did you just say?
I need to start raising my prices for accepting these heroic jobs.
Oh, okay. This is like, wait a second, hold on. As it happens, the ground begins to, a shadow begins to rise from the ground. In the middle of the room, something very weird and something you've never seen, neither of you have ever seen before, comes from the ground. It's a cyborg! What the heck?
Originally, I was thinking it was going to be our near extinct dinosaur. Nope, that ain't a dinosaur.
You know,
Hey.
I was gonna expect you using that skin from Smite, Anubis
Anubis
robotic
skin?
skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to, but I was like, but that's too typical. I want to pick something different.
You could have like gone the voice lines too.
Neo Anubis.
All
On the
right.
ground is
So,
a robotic creature that looks like of a dog.
well, ain't this just dandy?
It looks at you and scans, and it says, as it scans you, it says, let me see here where we at. I'm gonna just have to use.
Threat detected. Targeting. Scanning. Initiating capture mode.
No police. I'm good. I'll not be caught.
Like
Better than death.
Aaron, look out! As it
Okay.
aims, giant bandages fly towards you. Oh my god! Okay, either
That
you
is
beat a
a-
6, you gotta beat that 6, or you're gonna get tied up.
You have to roll athletics, right?
You can roll athletics to dodge, or you can roll shoot to shoot at it to try to destroy it. That's up to you.
Oh boy, this is a hard choice.
Use the bullshit maneuver, Aaron. Use the bullshit maneuver of fate points.
You know what?
Yeah, don't forget, guys, we do reset that every session.
I'm surprised the doctor didn't give us any.
I
To try to
forgot
aid his
He doesn't
craft.
believe in fate.
I believe in feeling.
Yeah, but I also like having RNG into it. Can I roll my sidestep? Give me
Yeah.
an extra +1.
Sure.
Okay.
The entire room is.
So that would immediately put your shoot at a 6.
Does it make it a 6? Let me look at it.
It just makes my athletic a +1.
But what's your athletic by itself?
3.
3? So then I'd be a 4.
Or I could point blank shot it.
You can try that.
Gives me
What
a
is it?
+1 to my shoot. Gives me a +1 to shoot.
Okay. So does that make it a 6?
Yep.
Okay. So you aim towards the bandages. And tell me when you shoot.
I don't have to roll for it, right?
No, but tell me when you do it so I can,
So
you know.
quickly, Aaron does a quick draw kind of motion. He just quickly pulls out his gun, just fires off a shot.
You fire out the shot. The bandages seem to tear in half, and then the velocity of them stop. He looks at you. The robot is in questioning and in confusion, and he's a little kind of upset. So, all right. So now it's it's to your turn right now.
I can keep this thing busy if you want to try and find some kind of weakness on its back.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna shoot.
Where did?
Legendary.
Jesus Christ! Where did you shoot it?
We're going for a headshot.
Okay, aim with what bullet?
He's gonna try right away with the armor piercing.
Okay. You shoot at its head, making it. Second shot. You shoot at its head with an armor-piercing bullet. The bullet lands at its head. However, it looks like it's as if it just dented it, but did no damage to it. Serena says there has to be a weak spot on this.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if she can manage to do this.
Like, we put.
Okay, she can do it. She does this. Perfect. All right, so she dashes at the robot. She jumps above it. and tries to hit it with her knife as she throws it at its head and tries to pull it down. However, because of the weight of the cyborg, she was not able to pull it down at all, but ends up over here. She pulls back her knife and continues to run forward to you. There's no effect.
Well, it is bigger than us.
Here. It knows that it's trying to fight us and he gets upset. From there, he aims at both of you with rocket.
Oh.
What does that roll for? Yeah, okay. Well,
This name Anubu? You named this thing Anubu?
Anubis, but with numbers, okay? Jesus Christ. The 3 is supposed to be an S.
I'm here thinking you're trying to call it a noob.
No.
A newbie.
Can I just shoot at them?
You can, yeah. I don't think it's a great idea, though, being that she is right here if you do that.
Yeah, that's right.
She can dodge him, but if you shoot him, they're probably gonna blow up near her.
Oh, God damn it. You make this difficult. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna use sidestep.
Okay.
Makes my athletics a 4.
Okay. So you dodge roll and move over a bit to the left here to dodge with the rockets. The rockets go into the back of the wall and blow up into the wall. Boom, boom.
Ooh. Kind of put up his hand. It's just kind of dart the debris. Just oh. Okay, don't get hit by those. That's a good thought. I don't want you sending me in pieces back to Captain.
He's like, Aaron, I have an idea, but I have to try to move a little bit.
Okay.
She throws one of her knives right behind his leg, and it lands. As she goes behind the leg, she runs over to the left here. She says, do you get what I'm trying to do?
Crisscross?
Yep.
Trying to tangle them up?
And now she says, yes. Another bandage toss is shown again, aiming towards her. So you still have a move here if you want to use it, but I'm going to do this real quick. Okay, so he is successful at doing this, but you have to be the one to save her by doing a reaction if you want to, unless you want to let her get the fucking bandage.
Nice. So like.
So basically, that 4 is a reaction of her using her shoot to, you know, because she threw her knife at behind his leg, so she's trying to grab the ribbon to go, you know, to tie him up. So his reaction is to hit her with his ribbon to confine her movement. So you can decide to save her, or I can let her get caught.
And I could shoot or use my knife to cut it.
You'd have to be able to touch the ribbon that it's shooting at her. So
Yeah, so I really can't get in range yet.
I mean, you can try to shoot your dagger and see if that'll hit it, because technically that is a shoot. It's just the thing is, your shoot for this one won't be as good because it's a physical weapon you're throwing. It's not an actual gun you're shooting.
So I would have to roll shoot for it.
Yes. Like regular, it's gonna be just a 40. It's gonna be 46s if you do it without if it was a knife.
No, so you just want me to roll 46?
46.
It just
So you got a 1 minus minus. Oh, okay. So you got a -1 on that throw. You're throwing the dagger, right? So
yeah.
you throw the dagger, but you don't know how much weight you're supposed to put into it when you're tossing it. So when you throw it, it just kind of flies and it lands right here, and where I'm picking at. And she's like, "What are you doing?" As she gets captured into the wraps and tossed over here. So now she's currently combined in a wrap. Like, I can't move. Anubis sees you.
Well, I'm at disadvantage. My bullets don't really work here.
She says, "Try to look for a weak spot." As Anubis begins to aim at you, shoots for a ribbon again.
I could just shoot back, right? Or do you want me to roll?
You can shoot back if you want. You don't have to roll. What's your shoot? 5, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah, you can just shoot it again. So
I'm
the
gonna
ribbons are
return
shot.
shoot.
Okay. You prepare to shoot. Third shot. As you shoot and destroy the ribbons once again, he gets angry, and as you can see, he's getting more frustrated that he can't seem to catch you. From there, you can see that his eyes begin to glow, but also somewhere on his chest begins to glow.
Wait. You're tell me it's gonna be like the freaking golem I fought earlier.
You can try to roll a notice if you see what it is.
Alright, let's roll.
Do it. You notice in the middle chest and his eyes, there are 2 soft spots that can be entered in by a bullet or by something small enough to fit through.
I have an idea.
Hmm?
Question is, how many fate points would it take to do this?
What do you plan to do? And I'll tell you.
So I've got my pistol and the pistol the guy gave me.
Yeah?
I want to try and use both pistols and shoot both soft spots at the same time.
The same time.
Do
That's gonna take all of your fate points or something like that.
Okay.
All right. So tell me what you do.
He brings up his one pistol and he reaches inside his coat, brings out the second that he had.
Okay.
Never glad to have a second pistol on hand.
Okay.
He pulls the pins on both of them.
Both bullets fly directly, one into his head and one into his chest. It falls over. The lights turn off, and it's as if it was now disabled. No longer alive.
Heck. Never gonna look a free pistol in the mouth again, that's for sure.
Could you get me out?
Yeah. He goes and he retrieves his dagger. Goes over to her, starts cutting the
Yep.
ribbon. Mm-mm. Well, there we go.
Thanks. Jeez. That felt super, super tight.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm just glad I got that pistol from that guy earlier.
I'll mention it to him when I see him.
Definitely.
Anyway, let's see what is this thing?
Whatever it is.
You see on its leg is the name art form Anubis with NAN 2 zeros, BU and a 3.
Anubis.
So just like that poem thing that we read. In the corner, you notice that there's a door over there. What's that?
Please tell me it's the exit to this place. Ugh.
You make it over to the door, and inside is the final room, and it looks scientific, but abandoned. You see cobwebs in the corner, technological computers that were just in there that are no longer being used. The screen is covered in sand, and in the corner is a area full of sand with a skeleton that's a remains of someone that used to be there. On the middle in the room, there's an island countertop table. You find 3 things on that table. Or not 3 things, but a couple of things. You find a shell that looks really weird, like it's some sort of item that you could look at. I mean, if you look at it, you could just see what it is. It's basically a shell. And then next to that is it's a gun. It's a unique gun.
Ooh.
It's like a pistol. It has 2 barrels, one above it and one below it. It's
Interesting.
bigger caliber than a normal pistol weapon, though, even bigger than a flintlock. Right next to it, you see.
Aaron just find the big iron.
Next to it, you see. It looks like to you shotgun shells,
Hmm.
and then lastly, you'll see a scroll.
It's just tying the shotgun shells to his belt. Okay, I'm gonna take that. Gun. I'm guessing you'll probably understand the scroll better than me.
Let me take a look.
Here you go.
It's a map.
Ah,
It leads somewhere else.
guess it's
And-
somewhere on. Yeah.
Oh, look, wait. Isn't that shell? I've heard of these things before. These are those sound dials, as I've been heard before. It looks like there's a recording on it.
Well, guess there's no better way to listen.
Okay, let me see if I can. There we go. To whom it may concern, I am the last of the Akram family. My name is Shahir Hakam, the last blood king of the Akram family. We have a traitor in the family, but I do not know who. All I know is they have been keeping an eye on us. If this reaches to my sons, Xavier and Ariane, I wish you both good health. My last wish is for you both to find peace, happiness, and a good life. May the gods bless you in both, and may I watch over you in the afterlife. I love you both very much. Goodbye. The recording ends.
Xavier. Hmm. I may have to take that.
Okay, sure. But look at this map. It looks like it leads to the outskirts of the city. Like maybe this is where the real treasure is supposed to be.
That or it's royal. This guy did say something about king.
Yes, that was the last king before the current tyrant one is currently in seat.
Probably their royal tomb or something.
King Akram was very kind. He understood what he needed to do, but yeah, whatever. Come on, let's go follow this map. I think the
Alright.
exit's right here on this ladder. Let's go up.
Kind of putting this dial away. Make sure he's got the head. Alright, I'm good. Let's go.
Scene
the ladder.
changes.
Up the ladder. Doo, doo, doo.
All right, so we're back to where John and June and Zed are currently at. We are now making it to the actual building, and we are currently at the door. So Zed says, anyone want to knock?
Should I roll for knocking or should I just knock?
I mean, do you want to knock? I look at you.
Unless someone else wants to knock, I'll knock.
Do we want to be friendly or do we want to be aggressive? I'm contemplating as we think about this.
We can knock aggressively.
Okay. So you knock aggressively, and the door opens. The three of us walk inside. Inside the room, the three of us stand, see a statue right in front of us of what it looks like it could be Giovanni, but who knows what the statue's supposed to be. We are then seen by a bunch of men inside who are wondering what the hell we're doing here. It's like, who are you? What are you doing here?
Oh. Oh, me,
Well?
oh my.
Well, if Zed doesn't appear to want to speak up, I'll do so. But is Zed going to speak up, or should I speak up?
Zed looks at you and says, he looks at you and nods and says, I'm not going to say anything right now. So depending on what they do, will be how I react.
Okay, so my guy is going to say that we're looking for Giovanni.
And they say, and why are you looking for Giovanni? Like, what business do you have with him?
I'm okay. Give me a minute. I'm thinking about how I want to deal with this, because I'm going. Okay, so first I'm just going to roll a empathy, not so much to convince them or anything, but to see if I can like notice if they are just entirely hostile, and if they seem to be like fiercely loyal, or if it's like they're just here for the sake of just being here.
Okay. So you can tell from how they say that they're pretty much like his goons, so like his normal workers that are, you know, just hanging out at the base for like the day.
So, based on that, do you think that if I told them I'm here to claim a bounty, that they'd want to pick a fight, or do you think that I should try to do diplomacy?
You can choose whatever you think works for this situation. I will play with how you deal with it. June looks at you though and says, I don't think they like us.
Well, because my character is a well-known bounty hunter, I'm going to roll my provoke as a intimidation act.
Do it. I'm really
And
hoping for
I'll say that I'll say that the Crimson Executioner wants to see him.
That is a good
all
roll.
all their eyes pop out like cartoons. And then they all hide behind the statue. Except for the one dude in the middle. He's like, yes, 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 of course. I know who you are. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Don't hurt us. Don't hurt us. Before we let you do anything, we need to ask you, why do you have that guy with you? And he points at Zed.
He's just showing me the way.
He's like, he's showing you the way, you bastard. He says, you know what happens when you mess with us, right? And as he says that, he runs over to this door, breaks it open, and starts making his way down the stairs. I say, wait, hold on, you can't just run in here.
Shark Tank is amazing. Scott and I will have to do a Shark Tank video soon.
Give me a second here.
Currently snacking.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay, so as he runs out, runs down the stairs. Let me move the scene here. Did you want to come on along, or are you gonna stay in that room? Because I'm following him down.
I suppose I will follow for the time being.
Okay. As you follow down, you make it to the basement room. In the basement, you see it's like a production area. And in each station, you see children crafting
children?
weaponry. What the fuck? Not Korean children.
Oh boy.
You see children crafting weaponry with their bare hands. Like there's no good conditions. It looks like they're dirtied up. Some of them looks like they're starving. And there's a guard at the door right here at the stairs like, hey, who the hell are you? And as he says that, Zed jumps at him and just drop kicks him, making him fly into the furnace head first. And he stabs him in the back with his gauntlet and kills him. And then he says, this will ease the pain.
On the far side, maybe that is a real pumpkin. Man, I didn't know pumpkins.
He says, God damn it.
Holy shit. Imagine just seeing that.
So I take it that child labor is the name of the game here.
I say, and June says, holy crap, they have these kids working like this? Why would they have children working creating weapons? This is horrible.
Longer than like a minute, I would say something. Oh my god, yeah. I wonder.
He runs across the room. Zed runs across the room into this area. He sees the cage. He's like, damn it, I'm fucking too late. Ah.
For another 30 seconds.
No.
He goes up there and finally. I bet you he has to be the one that does it.
I run across with him. There's someone in
Think
there.
that this was a friend of yours.
He was someone I was supposed to meet. He was gone longer than I anticipated. I didn't know only until now, and now he's dead. Damn it. No. He was my older brother. He had a message for me. God damn it. He tries to hit the door and try to open it, but it's locked. He tries to hit the door, but the door is reinforced. And God damn it! I think Giovanni has the key to this room. I can't leave these kids in here either.
Somebody say anything to poor Jenna. I'm gonna look at replies.
Oh, as far as children go, I recommend June be friendly and welcoming and start getting them rounded up.
Okay.
Because as you can see, I am probably just a scary person.
I failed my empathy. So I try to be empathetic, and the kids just kind of don't understand what's going on, and they're kind of so afraid because they don't know who I am. So I am just going to...
I will roll to assist.
Okay.
Somehow these big
Your empathy
cloaked
works, so
red
that
bat.
definitely helped with it. So you just like kind of walk up behind me, and then they kind of give an attention now, as I say, children, I need you all to come to me, please. And I mean, the way they recognize you for this reasoning is they think you're like a certain superhero that was locally known as like the Black Cloak. Just because you're wearing black, they automatically think you're that guy. Um, he's like a local, like a Robin Hood to them, basically. They all gather around us as they see us, as he sees the calls over, and I tell them, kids, I want to help you guys. And whatever happened in here, you were gonna forget, okay? All right. So look, the bad man won't be here anymore. The bad man will be gone. And then the kid's like, "Is the Black Cloak saving us?" And I tell him, yes, yes, yes. He's and I point towards you. He is here to help and save you guys. So you need to listen to us, okay? We need you all to go outside the building and wait for us out there. We'll be right there, okay? Don't leave until we're outside with you. Like, okay. And the kids, as they listen, run outside and wait for us. And he's like, well, that was easier than I expected. I didn't realize that you even look like the Black Cloak.
How did I?
He's like, and I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna let this stand. We need to get Giovanni.
Well, I suppose it's time to go back upstairs.
As we run back up the stairs, go back into the mafia room. The men are still over there, but they're also not really willing to interact as they'd already know that who you were. And they saw the kids running out and they're like, we won't bother you, we won't bother you. And as that happens, we move up to the next floor. Making it to the next floor, we're on the second floor of the building. And we're like, all right, it's gotta be in one of these rooms. So, and do you want to try to roll to see if you notice anything or like hear anything? Like,
Yes, I will roll notice or let's see.
I'm gonna try rolling it too. I don't notice very much.
Yeah. I'll just roll that.
Nice.
Alright.
Alright, you scan the room and then you see to our left here, it looks like it's the main bedroom. And I'm like, oh boy, he must be in here. What do you decide to do with the door?
Well, I'm going to ask Zed. It's like, should I kick down the door or should I open the door?
He says, if you kick it, I'm doing it too.
Okay, we can kick down the door.
Okay. Since I'm gonna combine both of your numbers at the same time, you both decide to kick the door. Or he says, all right, on my count of 3.
2.
1. You kick the door. Projectiles fly of the door. Open. The rest of the room opens. I see inside. I run in here, and I'm like, "All right, buddy, what are you doing in here?" And as you see him, the 2 guards in their lizard forms, they look at you. And in the back of the room, you see a fat, ugly-looking man with
Low punny and fucking low.
Wow.
with 2
Every kid's early on every
sexual
kid's crush.
awakening.
Yeah.
2 rabbit minks. He's like, hey, what you doing? Why you open a brick in my door?
You have a very terrible sense of business here.
Ah, you one of them peoples. And you got Zeds with you too.
I specifically am the Crimson Executioner.
He looks at you and says, "The Crimson Executioner. Ah, I think I know who you are. I especially knows who your dad's was."
You you get a exceedingly sense of malice.
Let me see if I sense that real quick. I'm too focused on the dude talking because he has a weird accent. I don't seem to notice it. I only hear the accent.
Well, I'm pretty sure everyone feels a sense of malice.
He says, I
boss.
don't know how you lived. Yeah, actually, you know what? Two of you, if you want to act out the voices for the guards, you can go ahead.
I can do this one, the bigger guy.
Okay. Anyone else want to take the other one?
Boss, are you sure about this?
This guy looks pretty strong, boss.
Yeah.
Nah, you little wimps, you already know about this little bitch. His dad died in the worst possible way. He thought he could cross me. And that's what happened here.
I don't know, man. He looks kind of strong.
Dude, were you going for Joe Pesci?
I'm trying to go for a scuffed ass Italian fat man.
That's what I think he's Joe Pesci.
Boss, I'm not sure about this
mix
one.
with Danny DeVito.
He's different from his dad.
Listen, you dumb-wit nitwit. I don't care how angry or how mad he seems to be. We did our business, and this is how we roll in this town. If we don't get the monies. You got it, capiche? He starts snapping a bit, and you see, like, his greasy fingers snap with it.
I'm going to take a few steps forward and say anyone who wishes to die can approach.
Boss? I don't think he's messing around here, boss.
He's like, oh, shut up. I'll take care of him myself. You ladies, get in the bed. And you just see him pick them both up in his arms and just toss him into the bed. And then he says, I'll take care of this loser, just like his dad. And then you two idiots take care of his friends.
Sure thing, boss.
As he walks up, you see him begin to transform his body. Like, you want a piece of this, buddy? Your dad couldn't handle it, and I don't think you could either. Try me. He transforms into a lizard man, much bigger than the other two.
Oh my god, he's naked.
Pull his cock out! Why is that face?
What is that? Bro, that's supposed to be scary.
I think we're gonna have to censor that one.
I'm going to just start channeling
blasting.
Or so I will take a turn to essentially channel.
Okay. He's like, all right, buddy. You want to taste some of my fist? Let me hand it to you. You see him run up to you with his hands. He throws a punch. It's a 6.
I shipped him one.
As he throws his fist, he throws. Where the hell is it? Sorry. He punches you across the face, and of course you flinch as you get hit. He's like, he looks at you and says, "Looks like you can take a hit better than your dad, loser."
You got a hit, boss. Good job, boss. Get him.
I jump up and like this. He's like, pay attention. And as it happens, hold on, let me roll that real quick as well, on this guy. Alright, Aaron, I'll give you a choice on what you want to do with this guy. You're the green one. You can do a tank, fight, or athletics.
Athletics.
Alright, so you try to move out of the way to dodge my attack, but I come up to you, and you take, what is that, a stress of 3? I land a hit on you, and you're like, and you realize that it hurt a little bit. Like, you know, it hit you, but you're like, ow!
This one's pretty good, boss. I don't know about this.
Zed goes up to the other guy. He's like, I'll show you what it means to fight.
Bring it on, fruity boy.
This is fun.
Alright, what do you want to do with this guy, Adrian? You can fight, or tank it, or athletics it.
You know, he looks like a big guy. He's gonna tank it.
I hope you're right about that. Zed jumps in the air. He points his blades at you and spins in a circle, calling it Zed
Levi
Pinko!
style.
And you just see him spin in a circle and then go right at your chest, and he basically stabs the surface of your chest, and he pushes you down, and he jumps off, does a backflip, and lands on his feet.
Oh!
That takes a stress. Let me see where your stress box is. That was a difference of a 2.
Boss, that bastard got me.
You were always the weaker one.
Shut up!
It's a lizard's turn. What do you two want to do?
You
Go
wanna go
first, Aaron.
first? Are you okay? You got me pretty good that time, but I'm gonna get you this time.
God. What do you?
He's gonna attack. He's gonna fight.
He's using his axe. Oh boy. I look at him and say, like, you raise your axe up above me, and I'm like, oh boy. I look at it and I'm like, please. Nope. I take a 2 stress. So you land it on me as I try to block it.
I told you were gonna get it. And you see that one? Yeah.
Good job, Barry.
You guys are naming them.
Sorry.
I didn't even name them. Y'all names them.
Hey, it's even better. He's doing the work for
Hey,
you.
hey, I'm doing the work for you. Shut up. Enjoy it.
Thanks, Larry. It's good to know.
Okay.
We got Barry and Larry.
Okay, so I take a stage 2 stress. And then, Adrian's lizard, what are you gonna do?
Larry.
So he gets back up and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna return the favor." So he lunges at him with knives. Damn, bro, this guy sucks.
Unfortunately, you got the quote unquote slower one of us.
As you try to,
Yeah.
as you charge at him, he looks, Zed looks at you and he's like, really? And as he does that, he jumps above you on his hand to your shoulder, flips behind you. Okay. And he's like, you gotta try harder than that, slow bro.
Hey,
Damn you.
he just called you slow, bro, man.
Alright.
Shut up, Barry.
Joshi, what do you want to do?
Right back at you,
Well-
Larry.
Since I spent a turn channeling, Storm Strikes would now be active, so I'm going to roll a fight. Every one of them needs, it'll essentially hit multiple targets, so each of them needs to react to it as lightning arcs across my sword as I bring it down.
Alright, so Adrian's definitely fails, and they all fail actually. So Adrian takes a stress of 3 for his lizard. which... Ow. No, he's not dead yet. You're still standing. The thing for... the thing about... Okay, yeah, even Aaron's is actually... It's just a 2. Yeah, he's fine. And
So
then...
what hit him? Lightning?
So, yeah, lightning basically hit them. And it also hit Giovanni, so he has a stress of 1. Okay.
I never said anything about a devil fruit user. What is this?
You just hear my character like,
Damn it, boss! Ah! Everybody else smelling fried lizard?
it's your tail!
He's like, shut up, boys, god damn it! It's only a bit of a lightning strike. Doesn't hurt that much.
Boss, your tail's on fire too!
God damn it, someone take it right now before I fuck you dumbasses!
At least you got struck by lightning. Oh, it's not that bad.
He's like,
Put it up,
you
put it
think
up,
you
put
can
it
hit
up.
pretty hard, brother? Hey, but you know what? You're not gonna be able to take this type of hit. You see his scales begin to grow a bit longer and sharper. Try this on for size, baby! He punches you.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Because that will be another stress, which will be my second stress since I already had a 1.
Okay. So you take, he hits you with his fist again, but this time instead of it being a single punch, he goes, watch this! Super strike, baby! He starts to punch you multiple times.
Yeah, boss, sure.
Yeah, get him, boss! Yeah!
It's like, these guys are getting really annoying, man. And I go, Arna style.
What? What's that?
Barry, look out!
What? Oh no!
Photon!
They're gonna have some fried lizard tonight.
Flash!
I remember you!
What are you
What?
choosing to do? What are you choosing to do?
He's gonna try an athletic run away. He's gonna be turning around and run
You
away.
try to run away. I take my blade and I cut the tail in half.
Don't worry, Lisa, so go back!
It burns so it doesn't allow you to grow your tail back.
Oh no, we got cauterized!
I'm forever shamed in this family. My tail.
Loser.
Fuck you, Larry.
Zed says, you better be paying attention, buddy. What do you choose to do?
How's he attacking? Just like punching?
He has 2 knives that he fights with. Yeah, with 2 swords. Like he has 2.
Okay.
Yeah, there are 2 gauntlets with blades on them. Like think of like how
Qatar.
Katars. There you go. They're Katars.
I was thinking more like Wolverine
Oh.
for some reason, but more like elegant and acrobatic.
Yeah, it's
Is
that's
that
what a
a counter
Qatar
it?
would be.
No.
Okay? Are you gonna do a fight to counter it?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, you go ahead and counter it. So
I'm guessing
he lunges
This
for
is-
his fist and he jabs at you, but you seem to be able to block both of his Qatars with your daggers.
Yeah, I'm pretty strong now, pretty boy.
Yeah, get him, Larry. Get him.
Shut up. None tail lizard.
Oh.
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 He's like, can you 2 idiots focus on the fight? God damn it! I pay you dumbasses to protect me. Is what you fucking do.
You
Sorry,
pay
boss.
me, you boss.
You pay me in a bag of bucks.
Can you
Sure,
just hit
boss.
the kid already?
Okay.
All right,
okay.
so Aaron's lizard first.
He's gonna get back up, grab his axe, alright. It was kind of rude for you taking my tail off. I think you need to lose an eye. He's
Okay.
gonna swing the axe.
And I say, I deflect it with my heated photon blade, and it cuts the axe in half, leaving you only half an axe that's melted with the handle.
Did I say lose an eye? I meant lose my axe. That's what I meant. Yeah.
He still has a stick. You know, you can hit him with it.
Harry, you idiot! You cut your tail, now you're fucking axe.
Man, you ain't fighting a guy who can turn his sword to fire. This shit whack, man.
Yo, you whack.
I don't get paid enough for this.
I don't get paid enough for this shit, man. This shit whack.
We need a little bit of inspiration here.
Yeah,
What are
man,
you
we're not
doing?
rails I've been promised.
Oh my god damn idiots! If you survive at the very least, I'll bring your pay up by 2,000 bellies.
Oh my god, yes.
That's fine with me, boss.
As I get pumped up, you hear like a loud roar.
Harry's gone super lizard.
Situational aspect has been given to him that gives him a free +1 to his fight. So okay.
Like he'll just attack the guy.
No, you're not dealing with any normal lizard. You're dealing with the super lizard.
Oh,
That's a
Yeah,
seven.
That sounds like
He
we're gonna get.
He's now motivated.
And then takes a hit. Buddy, tell me what you do. you bonk it?
no. I go for his like stomach.
The stomach.
Like, try to like use both, like to the side, like try to like shish kebab him in the sides.
Okay,
with both
well,
daggers.
he just take. Okay, if you hit him, you do manage to cut him, but he takes some pain and he jumps back a little bit. He's like, ah, you finally managed to hit me.
Good job,
Yeah,
Harry.
we'll take a little my boss
Joshy.
for the boss.
Keep counting in that super lizard.
That'll be in another storm strike. Each of them make a save.
Oh my god.
Oh no, he's charging up.
Larry. So
They
one
all
stress,
take
two
one
stress.
stress. Yep. All right, so let's see here. Giovanni goes up on
Not
that
again.
one. Larry. Yeah, Larry, you take a consequence of being paralyzed by the electricity. You are currently paralyzed.
You just see him on the floor, like
It's
the
like
sunlight
spazzing.
going out, like.
Do you have
Larry,
like
bro,
the
you good?
Pokemon
Larry.
paralyzed sound queued up?
No,
Larry,
what?
you good? Larry, get up.
Pokemon paralyzed sound, like when your Pokemon's paralyzed.
Oh, I don't have that sound effect. I wasn't prepared for this. Damn it.
I don't
You
think
see,
pretty much prepared
you
for
see,
Larry.
you see my lizard go to the ground and just.
He got treated
Yeah,
like
the
Vegeta
afro.
after he said he was a Super Saiyan. He got fucking zapped.
There you go.
How could you defeat the super lizard?
And June does do the thing where they have the afro for some reason.
Yeah, they got the,
Oh, yeah.
like the burnt afro hair effect that happens when you're paralyzed.
Somehow
Just his
the
eyes
fucking
are visible.
All right, so he's like, hold on. He took. Oh yeah, okay. He's like, hey, is that all you know, you little loser bitch? Yeah, just like your daddy was nothing. But now I'll show you what's something. Focus blast, baby. As he begins to put both of his hands in the air and he starts to move his fist towards you. Hold on, let me get the sheet. I almost clicked the wrong character. Yeah. He got a 6.
I will use my stunt to negate damage.
Which stunt? Can you share that on the thing? Click on the share button.
It's the so it's part of his duality, or rather, duality thing. So actually,
What's it called?
no, it's
Oh,
part.
duality?
It's part of sturdy. No, sturdy / dexterous. It's during the day
You can
I
get
can
a
reduce
bonus.
I can pretty much gain an extra stress of 1 or 2.
Okay,
So.
go ahead.
Alright, so that pretty much just negates that damage since it was a shift of 2, and I didn't feel like taking a shift of 3.
Okay, so he does that, but since his hands were in a movement of a clap, but it's like 2 hand palms going towards you, he does still manage to push you back. Even though, yeah, you know, you're able to tank it. He's like, you seem to be tougher than your weak ass dad, boy.
Yeah, talk shit about me.
Wait, he's starting with my stun.
Huh?
It was Larry.
No, this is you. Aaron's over here. Yeah. No, Aaron's stunned. He's stuck. You're still fine. So the lizard, the lizard in front of me, which is Aaron's Larry, is Barry is paralyzed. Is it Barry? I forgot the fucking names, man.
Yeah, he's Barry.
No.
Okay.
I think Larry is the one with the daggers. Because
Yeah, I'm
he's the
Larry.
one that got hit worse.
Okay, yeah. So this is Barry. Okay, so
Big Axe
anyway,
Barry.
Yeah, you get him, boss. Larry, get your ass up.
you're making me
Oh,
mad.
no.
I bring out my blade. Focus the heat again. One last slice. Goodbye, child.
No.
Harness them.
Oh
Hold
no.
on.
Looks at Larry.
No.
And then
I'm
you
sorry.
just get
Right
cut in
before
half.
right before you cut him in half, we lock eyes and see each other's souls and remember all the good times we had. Damn, bro.
It's a quick scene. Like a
Yeah, like
flash
my way.
You killed Barry.
Childhood friend.
You
Regret I
bastard.
have a few, but then again.
God, Steve starts playing.
I did it my way.
You're fucking dead.
It's like
Boss, he
it's like
killed
when Cal
him.
died, and you're like just slowly burning.
His body burns to ashes and it just disintegrates down.
All everybody sees is just a lizard ghost floating up. Goodbye, Larry.
Barry, don't leave me.
Goodbye.
The body goes just wave by to the ghosts. Don't care.
That was a joke.
Boss, say goodbye to him.
Alright, he has a 3 for his attack. Zed goes for a jab. What are you gonna go for? What do you
Same
wanna
thing,
do?
I'll fight him.
Okay. So you naturally hit him back. And what do you do? Tell me what you decide to do.
Can I try to do like a tail? Like I want to make him lose balance or something with my tail?
Okay. You tail whip him and he falls to the ground, but he has to take a consequence. So, at the moment, let's see here, hitting him in the leg, you hit him pretty hard to the point where you sprained his foot.
Ooh.
So he is currently on the ground right now on his butt, and he can feel some pain on his foot. He's like, ah!
I'm taking you bastards down for Barry. As he's flexing.
I will move forward and use cleave.
No.
So it's going to hit both Larry and Giovanni.
Okay.
No, wait. Hold on.
Hold on. Wait a second.
Wait.
Okay, what does Larry decide to do for this one?
Guess I'll try to dodge him. He's like panicking, like ah.
Okay, athletic. Okay, you match it. So you manage to dodge his cleave. You get out of the way, but Giovanni takes the hit. Ah! Damn it. You fucking useless ass lizard dumbass! I gave you those double brutes for a goddamn reason. This is what you do. You dodge the hit instead of taking it for me. Dumbass.
Sorry, boss. I got scared. I mean,
Don't
look at Barry.
He was a dumbass anyway. I was gonna actually pay him 2,000 more for his pay.
Can I take his pay?
If you fucking live, I'll give you 5K.
Alrighty. gain more strength thanks to the money.
Situational aspect increase of +2 to his attack.
Yeah.
Jesus
I'm confused.
Christ.
Larry or Barry?
Barry
I'm
died.
Larry.
Barry died. It's Larry who's alive. He's like,
scenario we've created.
he's like, all right, pal, get a load of this. He takes his tail, goes Adrashi. Oh,
That'll be a stressful.
all right. So, as he hits you with his tail, he manages to still knock you onto your butt, so you fall down and you're prone. He's like, take this boy and listen well, because they all tell you the old wives' tales end up in death, and I'll show you one right now. And I look at him and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, man. And let me see if he... I don't think he's gonna notice this. Yeah, he did not notice me. Alright. So from behind him, I go for a slash onto his back. Artist style. I swing my blade. The burning seas goes right across its back. The dryness is so irritating to him. And he goes... I leave a burning scar on his back, an emblem of a burnt scar, and he's like, God, that's not gonna heal, you fucking piece of shit, God damn it. And I look at Josh and he's like, I got you. And Zed, he's like, ah, damn it, God damn it. Okay. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, he did not manage to do that. He tries to walk up to you. He doesn't do it very hard, but he does strike you. What do you want to do, Larry?
Hey, now stick down, boy. I try to do the same thing, like I try to hit him with my dagger.
Alright, he takes the consequence of 1. You block his original hit, and then you hit him with the dagger on the other one, knocking him down again to the side. I look over.
Stay
Zed!
down.
Jesus Christ!
Larry's OP.
Can I move him?
Yeah, give me a sec. There you go. You can move him now.
You pretty boy. You mess with the boss, you mess with me.
What do you want to do?
I'll try to stab you, I guess. Can I hit you on the leg?
Okay, well, yeah. You got a 7, but I'm going to use 2 of my fate points to deflect that, because I don't want to take that. And my way of doing so is this. I look at you in fierce anger, like, you want to try me, bitch? Artist style! Heated cyclone! I blow up into a flame around me.
Oh no!
It burns your hands. They're crispy and black. You can't feel them.
Boss, he got me too!
It's like, you fucking idiot! You saw him use fire! Why would you walk up to him? Why would you throw that dagger? Why would you throw that dagger, you dumbass? God damn it! I just wasted 2 damn fruits on you idiots!
I'm a slash.
Money clouded my judgment!
Oh, man. Oh, dude, alright. Yeah,
Starting to
okay.
get full of stress.
He is. But he's using all his stress boxes to take this. So, He's not letting himself fucking get hurt here. He's basically changing scales as you hit him. It uses his stress boxes. So as you hit him, it hurts him still, but he replaces it with something quickly. He's like, ah, you little bitch ass, I swear to God, keep doing this, I'm gonna. He's like, all right, you and your little friend here with your fire magic bullshit, try this on for size. He increases his scalage to cover his entire body like it's an armor. Like, now try me, bitch. And that's the end of his deal. So now it's gonna be my turn again. And I'm like, I look at the yellow lizard and like, let me help you with that. Here, and you look at me like I'm like a demon. I bring out my blade, Arnis style, and I'm like, let me give you some anesthesia, photon.
Go meet
And
your
then
friend Barry.
And then I cut your arms off, left, right, and then for your head. Good night.
As you cut off my head, it's slowly falling down in slow motion to the ground. I can see the ghost of Barry in front of me. Just welcoming me into the afterlife. And I whispered before I hit the ground, Barry, I'm sorry. Might hits the ground.
Well, Larry's dead. Give me the money, Sheila. I bet.
Taylor's like the fucking girl in the back.
Hey, you promised us money. Where's the money? I told you Larry wasn't gonna make it. That scumbag.
Somewhere to the death.
Your ring. Whatever.
The kids are betting on the fight too.
Give me a sec here.
Can it be the Loponina?
He failed so badly. Then luck is that with his stealth walks up behind, gets on his back, and hits him in the neck, stabbing him, exposing an area, holding it back. He says, "Someone hit him here!" He's like, "Get off of me, you little shit! What the hell are you doing on my back?"
I'm going to aim for his neck.
And describe what you do. He cannot react in time.
Well, technically speaking, I probably should have put a bigger bonus on that, but that would actually be a 9 because he's technically a weakened opponent now. So.
Yep, because he can't move and he's in his like defensive state.
Yeah, so that would be Executioner.
He looks at you. What the hell? When did you get so big?
Now, you're not so tough, are you? At the end of the day, your head will still roll.
Wait! No, goddammit, this is how I'm supposed to end! No! No! No!
And then his head gets chopped up. Completely off. Decapitation.
Oops. And as you decapitate his head, Barry and Larry look at him in shock as ghosts, and he joins them in the afterlife.
Oh, no!
Boss got beat? No way.
Well,
Oh,
No,
that's
I didn't get to hit the Lopunny. Ah!
what are you talking about? I'm supposed to get the other one. Neither of us gonna get it now.
well,
Oh, he's gonna smack us now.
Oh, no. We're gonna have to deal with that for an eternity, aren't we?
He's like,
Run.
he looks at you two like, "I'm gonna get you dumbasses for losing that fight. Come back here right now!" And then,
No.
As the pit of hell opened up behind the
and that area fades. We go back to the guys. Like, Zed, are you alright? He's like, yeah, just a bit of a sprain. Ugh. That was
That was
kind
a
of
very
brutal.
nice show, boys. It seems like it's about time for our function, and you stole me that money.
Jesus, I look
Buddy
over, I'm
goes and
like,
just walk out. He's going to fucking go get go get something to eat.
They just walk out.
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
Now, whatever. Let's get out of here. It's because we're losers anyway.
all right.
Hi, people.
And it looks like and as you look at it, he does have the key on his body. Zed looks at it and says, okay, I'm gonna go downstairs and take this to the thing. I'm pretty sure he has a bunch of treasure in here. Did you get your job with what you wanted to do?
I'm going to open up a bag, pick his head up, drop it in the bag. Like that should count for the bounty.
I look at one of the bodies. You think these guys have any bounties?
I checked my bounties.
The only one that has a bounty is Larry, since he was charged for sexual
last-
assault.
You hear a whisper, and I do it again.
No.
So
Bad, bad Larry, bad Larry.
Turns
I
out
open
Barry
up-
actually donated the charities.
I open up another bag and pick up the other decapitated, although mildly more charred head,
And I
and put it
said,
in there.
like, I hope they can identify who that was after that. I didn't mean to go overboard, but I felt like I needed to do that.
And Barry is just Ash.
Yeah, Barry's Barry's just a pile of ashes.
Hey, that's good fertilizer right there.
You can't use them. Okay.
So,
Like,
I believe the air door was over here.
all right. So as we walk across the door, we have the other keys that he has. We open the door and we see inside. If I can get the right tool. You hear a noise of a door open, creaking open. Boom.
Holy shit.
Whoa! Now that's loot!
God damn.
This must be where he keeps all his treasure at.
Certainly seems so.
We should tell the others so we can come back here later and grab it. I don't think we can carry all of this on our own.
I do not notice if there would be even remotely any traps, nor do I know how much gold this would be anyway.
It's pretty much like Filthy Rich McScrooge almost. Like, it's not fully like you can swim in it, but you can definitely walk up and down piles and piles of it.
Yeah. I was also rolling just to see if it's like, does he have any freaking traps? Just
Oh, no, he has no traps. This is what he likes to do on his weekdays. He
Just
swims in his...
yeah, I suppose that makes enough sense.
Swims in his piles of gold.
Yeah.
He doesn't just smash right into the floor because a pile of gold would just be the equivalent of hitting a floor.
Yeah.
And that's some real power right there.
He cushions it with jewels.
How hurt did June get in the fight? Because I took just 3 out of 4 of my stress boxes.
My stress boxes, I only took a 2 because Barry wasn't very good at hitting. So
Yeah. Yeah, actually, you pretty much got hit right at the beginning, but after that, it
when he got
wasn't,
paralyzed, Yep, so you
And
gave me
then-
the opportunity to kill him, so I did.
Yeah. Well, I believe it would be time to go downstairs and actually, is that in our room in the back?
Yeah, that the locked cage that he was talking about, basically. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went over to go inside, so in the basement at least. Did you want to go down there and see what he's doing?
Well, I was referring to the fact that, like, in the top right, there's.
Oh yeah,
black area.
there's another. There's more rooms in there if you wanted to go look in there.
I'll take a brief gander.
Which one do you want to look at?
This one since it's closer.
Okay. Inside this room is a collection of stolen national treasures
Note this
from
down,
different
and
islands.
we will probably tell the prince about that one.
It's like, ooh, is that a giant cat?
I think that might be is that a cat or a sphinx?
You can't
Can't
really
tell
tell.
from
The
the
yeah,
top
there's no
down.
face on it. It's just the shape of a cat body, but like there's no face. It's like, ooh, there's one more room in here. We open it, and inside is a bunch of mysterious chests.
Uh-oh.
Mysterious chest.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Huh, what's in here? All these chests in here.
I'm gonna just because I'm gonna investigate this.
Do you want to
Is
open one of these?
Is anything off about the chest when I investigate them? I got a 3.
No. There's nothing wrong with them from what you can tell.
All right, I will cautiously open it.
You open the chest. Inside the chest are bags. Bags of a blue and white substance. Powdered substance.
Well, that's another matter entirely. I'm pretty sure I know what that is.
Yeah, and I look at it and I'm like, I definitely know what that is, and I am not touching that. So I'm gonna go away from here.
Yeah, that's not a me job.
I'm gonna go see what Zed is doing. Alright, so we go back to the basement. And I'm already running across all the way to the room. Boom. Shift. He goes over, opens the door, and gets inside. Eesh. It's pretty bad in here. I'm sorry that I didn't save you in time. But what you've done is exactly what I needed to do what I had my job. I will be sure that our family survives and that we save the ones and true ruler of our country. He picks up the scroll from the hand of the body. The scroll shows another map. With the map, it has instructions. It goes towards the mountains outside the city, and it says, let's see here, to Karim. I hope this map and note finds you well. The last of the Akram royal family is located on this map. I hope you can find us. We are in need of your help. Sasha. And he says, this was meant for Akrim. But if he gets involved, it's maybe bad. Damn it. I'm gonna have to take this in my own hands. June, Joshi, I have a favor to ask of both of you. You've been very helpful to me. But I need a bit more help. I need to go and find the Akram family. Will you be able to help me? I look at him and say, Akram family? Isn't that the prince's family?
Yes.
So that means that they're alive, but didn't Cassandra say they were dead? Executed publicly? And
I don't remember that one.
he says Zed says yes, they were executed publicly, but the one thing they don't know is that there was still more family away from here, and there was only one way to get there. They were hidden in another town, way in the outskirts of the mountains, past the mountains actually. In there, we will find a village of a nomadic people. They were only stuck there because of the certain droughts, so they only stayed because They're no longer able to move around the country, especially after we took in most of the coast. So they were banished into the inner desert. But to no avail did we understand where those people were. My brother found a lead, and he was on his way back, only for this note to give it to me, for us to find them, and now it's too late. So I need help. I need help to get there. I know I can't do it on my own exactly, especially with the sprained leg. We can go to the marine headquarters real quick to drop off your bounties, but could you please come and help me?
Well, considering the fact that you helped us with my hunt, and this will probably be good for the prince anyway, it'll help him. I don't see why not.
And I'm like, I'm up for it. Let me get my head back on before we go, and also let's get the kids let's get them somewhere safe. That says, I have an orphanage that I can send them to. I'll meet you guys in the center of town, and we'll make our way up when we are done with your bounty and I'm taking care of the kids. And I say, sounds good. All right, Dashi, let's head to the get our bounties here. The scene shifts. We have the doctor and Zod now with Akrim at the at the burial area of where his father is. Akrim says, feels weird being here again.
What is this area?
My father is buried here. Do you see these leaves?
Oh,
These are the herbals that are made to heal. They only grow here, at least in this condition. It seems off, but they are able to grow here. He takes one and he shows it to you. Look. You see it glow gleams of light inside of it. In a weird way, it shines, but in an ominous way, it has a weird glowing wind that comes out of it.
this plant is very interesting.
If you extract it from this form, it can be pure, but we've never been able to do it properly.
Never done before properly. I like those odds.
So, we're here to harvest some, so we can get things together and sorted.
All right. So, in my little medical bag, I whip out my scalpel. It's like, all right, let's start with something easy here, and we just have to gather it, right?
You just have to gather it. Yep.
Oh, yep. I cut the first one I see to put in my bag.
Okay.
Yep. It's like, I wonder. I have a good feeling I can use this for something important later.
Does it matter how much we take?
Don't take too much. It needs to regrow properly.
There's a reason why in med school they call me Mad Doctor, and I start taking a few handfuls into my bag.
And he says, that's okay. I'm pretty sure that one was going to die soon anyway. We'll replant it, but it takes a little longer.
You know,
a little bit.
It's just it's nature. It'll grow back.
He says, these things won't have a time. The way they grow is very interestingly slow. It can be fast or slow, but it tends to always be slow. Only one time I've seen it grow within a day. And that was when my father was alive. You see, he was the greatest alchemist on the island. He was known for everything, knowing the cures, keeping everyone alive, especially me. He concocted a way to give these things life much faster, some sort of fertilizer, creation of some sort.
Fertilizer.
And to a
You don't
certain
happen
building,
to
you can
know
find some
anything
lizard
about that?
fertilizer.
The fertilizer he used, well, it wasn't humane, but it was the fastest way to get it. He took
Wasn't
he took a life, taking the essence of life, mixing it with his ingredients, creating a concoction of a red crimson color.
I'm getting a bad feeling about this doctor, I'll be honest.
One single drop would allow this to grow within 1 day. And with that plant, the plant gives the most purest extract. I don't ever want to do that. I never would follow the recipe ever again. So I do it traditionally. It may not be as strong as his, but mine is the most humane. Even so, it may
so
be
the
my
soil.
only solution for me.
So the fertilizer was mixed with blood.
Yes, it was mixed with blood. Blood that I don't even know whose blood it was.
Could be his own.
No.
That's a possibility. But
No, he never took his own life or used it to cut himself to do so. He had other means. You would know who they were if you heard the screams.
Screams. What kind of work did your father do?
I told you, he was an alchemist. But he would do anything to get what he needed done in order to find the cure, even if it was the most inhumane option to do so.
I guess he did it because he loves you. Loved.
He loved everybody. He would do whatever he takes in order to find the cure. He cured many things here, much faster and, well, more inhumanely. When he was able to
unorthodox
talk,
ways. Oh, my bad.
when he was able to talk to Dr. Vegapunk, and when he came here to visit, they were discussing ways of life and creation, how exactly it works, how emotions are used and driven, how every aspect of a person is what controls them. My father had a very strong power sense of innovation, but greed.
Vegapunk, you said.
You know,
Yes.
sometimes in order to get the best results, you gotta ignore society. I is it wrong that I agree with the father?
You're not wrong, but I was never on his side with that. My mother was the most humane person you'd know. In a sense, they were polar opposites, which is probably why they loved each other very much. But at that point, I was not able to really say anything. When my mother passed away, my father lost grievance. He lost sight of his humanity when she passed away, when she was gone. He was driven, mad, somewhat crazy, almost as if he was trying to bring her back alive. But we know we could not do that. Life is just gone as soon as you go away.
It is quite a tragedy.
Indeed. So this is my legacy. Even with the disease. I'm pretty sure if I did actually make that concoction, I would stop degenerating. But I don't wish to hurt anybody. I'm like my mother in her kindness, but unlike my father in his genius. When you put both together, it becomes difficult to understand what's the best thing to do. I don't want to hurt anyone. I only want to help. But every time you see myself here as I continue to degenerate, I still wonder if I should do that just once, just for myself. But I wouldn't know who or what I could do if I did have to kill somebody.
Well, you see, I'm at lost words. Can someone help me here?
Do you necessarily need to kill somebody, or do you only need blood?
There's a ritual in order for us to do this, and it requires the stuff at my lab. Basically, your body's reaction to pain and its index. It depends on how much it is to make the purest version of this. The amount of antibodies, the amount of white and red blood cells that flow within you that can be modified, it depends on how much concentration. And with the pain that that person goes through, you can extract it to create this concoction. But it would take the most immense amount of pain to create the purest form of it. And if you combine it with these regenerative leaves and the components within these herbal medications, you can create some of the most powerful medicine in the world.
A life to save a life.
A life to save a life. A tortured life to save the world. But what does it mean as a person to humanely let them live, to take that pain? I don't want to even think about it. It's horrible enough.
Some lives are worth taking in order to save the greater good.
Even if you say that, I could never put myself to do that. It seems like I'm not the one to do it. Even with my knowledge and my power and anything and everything that I have, there's not much I would want to do to hurt someone. As we say that, in the distance, we hear some rumbling going off.
Oh god, it's the Marines!
What was that?
What was that noise?
What's going on?
I got a bad feeling about this.
The tomb! It's shaking! Look! He runs over.
I'm outside, is it big enough?
Who's there? Who's in here?
I say roughly 20 feet back.
As he opens the door,
Is it clear?
You hear humming going up the ladder to the right.
Ladder, the ladder, the ladder.
Is that singing I hear in there? I'll pop my head through the door.
The ladder, we're finally at the top of it. Goddamn,
The ladder song.
Is that you, Gunslinger?
Oh,
you
hell
made
no!
it.
I've run away.
Oh,
Oh,
hey
hell
guys.
no.
What? How did you? Where did you come from?
Who are you two?
Isn't it safe in there?
It is now. Cyborg's been defeated.
Cyborg? What do you mean cyborg?
Ooh.
What are you talking about?
Do you have any body parts on you?
No.
Any of its body parts? So it
I
looks like
got-
we need. I want to go study it.
No. You stay here.
Oh,
As you say that, the door closes and then it begins to collapse.
how?
You are staying here.
Okay, so
narrative
we
that's
trace our
out on
steps. We
the
trace our
inside
steps. We need to go there.
Anyway, back to the first question he asked. Hi, my name is Aaron. I'm
Erin?
just gonna leave that out. I don't have time for aliases anymore. I'm tired.
And she's like, Serena's like, ha ha ha, I already knew. Of course, look. And she pulls out the poster. Dashing good looking guy you got here.
Yeah.
Why? Thank you. Why? Thank you.
He looks at him like, and she's like, she gives the gross face. I wasn't talking to you.
Oh yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah.
I like this one. She's very blunt. I like it.
Cream says, "What are you doing here? Who are you people? Do you guys know who this is?"
He's a part of our crew. I'm not sure who the woman is.
We traveled to this island together, but yeah, we don't know who this woman is. Care to explain, Aaron?
Yeah, she hired me to do a job.
Any medical attention needed or no?
No, I don't think. Are you good? Any bruises?
Cuts, bruises?
Scratches?
Any boo-boos?
She's like, other than a bit of a rash from that bandage tie up, then no, I'm fine.
Here, I got something that could take care of that rash.
And then he's
3
like,
all-purpose cubes.
And Cream's like, bandage tie up. What did you do?
Well, we went to a tomb in search of treasure.
I like that already.
Went down a slide, solved the puzzle, went down another slide, ended up in this big room. Ground began to shake. Cyborg popped up. It was like Anubis. Basically,
You tomb raided? You tomb raided the ancient family's tomb?
well, when you put it that way, yeah.
Well, we see your new form crew. We didn't exactly know each other that well.
Don't play it off.
She says, no, that's not his fault. It's mine. I asked him to come with me. I just needed some help with making some money. Well,
Oh, yeah.
we didn't.
I'm always looking for an assistant. I need
Speaking
help
of the-
organizing.
Speaking of the money, hey, catch. He tosses the bag of gold he picked up early on towards
You
her.
giving me all this?
Yeah. I mean, I got the gun and stuff like that, so I don't need a bag of gold.
Oh,
Well,
thank
you see,
you.
that's our food money. That's
No.
our food money.
She runs up and gives you a hug. I really appreciate it. The kids are gonna love this.
Oh, great! There goes our food. What are we gonna eat?
We have a fishman cook.
Yeah,
who will
but we
suplex
need
something
more
if
than
we-
just. We can eat more than just fish. And I'm vegetarian. Vegetables don't grow for free. At least not on our ship.
You do know that I did get paid for doing another job. I shot a can and got like 3,000 something. I don't know.
Yeah, but we can't keep working for free. Yes, it feels good for the soul, but not for the pockets.
I have a separate bag of money here that I won from shooting a can.
Yes,
and
but if we
exposing a
keep
cheater.
if we keep saving, if we keep doing jobs for free, and not getting more money, you see the conundrum here.
Look. I was hired to find money for her orphanage so she could fix it up. That money is what I found. I finished the job.
Have you tried contacting the Duke of Welfari?
Okay. Enough of your bickering, you two idiots. Okay, at this point, I don't understand what you're trying to fight him for. I thought he's part of your crew, but this is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, you see, crew members fight.
Well, okay.
Look, regardless,
Disregarding
what
what
did
he
you
says.
find? What did you find down there? You said something about the shotgun, but what?
I found this. He kind of pulled it all. I found this bag of shells, this
Oh.
sound dial.
Let me see that sound dial. He activates it and hears the message.
That
Well,
looks like a record player.
it's the Gold King. Wait, was there anything else with that? So Yuna says, I have a
The
map.
shotgun.
Look.
Yeah, we found a scroll as well.
What the location of the family now? They're alive?
Is it in real time?
Possibly. It could be a safe location, a safe house, like a safe house. It could be their tomb, the royal tomb.
This was dated 2 months after the execution. How is it possible? They could not be alive.
Could be a ghost.
Now, from what the sound dial said, he knew it was going to happen, so you may have planned for it.
I agree. I must investigate this.
And the sound dial back.
Wait on. Can we play it in reverse? What would happen if we play it in
No.
reverse?
I just know we need to get it to a certain somebody.
Who's the somebody?
It mentions
name is Joe.
Xavier.
Prince Xavier is alive?
Yes, he sailed with us back here after we saved him.
Us?
We gotta
as
found him
in-
in a gem.
Us as in all of you? All 3 of you?
No, me and the rest of our crew.
I
There's
gave him medical
more of us.
attention.
My
There's more of
captain.
you.
Yes. Yes.
We're all on the island currently.
Ay.
A little separated, but yes.
Okay, listen.
He still
This isn't-
owes me medical attention money.
This is very important. I don't give a shit about the money right now, okay? Like, whoever owes you money, we can talk about that later. At this moment, I need to figure out something. If this map is correct, we need to find these people. These are the original rulers, the ones who are supposed to rule the country. And I believe the reasoning to us finding this is to rebel. The time has finally come.
And then we need to get to Xavier. Get him this dial. maybe he has a way. Because I'm thinking that this area isn't so easily accessible.
I mean,
Even
we got up
then,
here. It can't be too hard.
even then, you're too far from the kingdom. You won't make it in time to find him. I would suggest to wait until then. If he's if he is where you think he would be, then you could probably find him soon. Otherwise,
Can we
this is
just
more
ride the
important.
cloud?
Cloud.
I think we get there. I think we get there pretty fast if we ride the cloud.
You can't ride that cloud. He can't.
He's
Zod's
not
clouds.
serious.
Yeah.
Oh,
God
that's
is not-
Siri. That's Siri. Yeah.
God
yeah
is
never
not
mind.
serious. We can't do that.
Oh, go.
No, but he
Listen.
does make a point.
Listen, I will hire all of you to come with me now to make it to go over there and find the leftover bloodline of the Akram family.
Leftover bloodline.
I'm already this far into it. I might as well keep going.
Do you have anything else scheduled, Zod? Hey, dog, stop that shit.
What did you say?
Do we have anything scheduled already? Or no?
No.
Oh, okay, then yeah,
Good
we can do
help.
this. Yeah, we can do this. Yeah.
Well,
All right. Please, what is your name, girl? It's Serena. I know the family when I was a little girl, so I would like to help if I can.
fine.
Okay. We will take this map. If you'd like to come with us, we will go find the family. She says, okay, I'll follow your lead. And as that scene fades, we're to our
Job
last scene.
continues.
The last scene of today is not going to be shown, so I just have to talk to you about it. So, Nilt and Siri and Aquatics are back at the cooking area, right? The cooking contest. Nilt has signed up. All right. So the guy says, all right, everybody, welcome. Today we have 4 competitors on what they can do with the ingredients of our island. Today, spot numero 1 is some random guy. He's just like a typical like regular chef. In spot number 2, we have Vincenzo. And it's like an Italian looking person. He's like, yeah, well, hey. And you see his fucking hand doing the Italian finger thing. With his 2 hands. In the 3rd position, we have this big man. Fish man.
Shizu.
Shizu. And last but not least, we have Zach. Do you have the stuff?
Yeah.
We
It
have
is-
the legendary.
Spencer.
Describe him for me.
What you see is a very well-dressed man in your typical chef's garb. He's about 5'8", and he has olive skin, and he's wearing a red bandana. And he looks like he has been pretty much waiting for the match to start all day.
Okay. So he says, all right. So as I explained to all of you the rules and everything and whatnot, you must follow it in it if you'd like to win the contest today. So, the rules are simple. With the ingredients in front of you, and it's a various amounts of like herbs and spices, and then there's only one type of meat. You must make an authentic dish of lamb. And it must be in the theme of our island. So, now, I will allow you all to... Okay, by the way, can I get 2 people to help with the character voicing of the random person and the Italian?
I can do the random person.
Okay.
I'll do the Italian.
I knew it.
Alright.
I knew you were going to the Italian, Adrian.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm walking here.
And now, choose your ingredients. And now, begin.
Gonna take the spices, gonna take some onions, gonna get tomatoes.
You see him putting it together. The Italian man and the random person gathering around trying to find the ingredients.
Mamma mia, where did I leave these? Hi, Papa.
I was absolutely horrible.
Oh boy.
What happened to all my British ingredients?
It's fucking Gordon Ramsay.
Whoa.
Alright. The Italian guy and the random person, please roll 4d6. Please.
Do we hit a Hoya?
Oh yeah.
Oh yo.
Hoya.
I will be right back. Think about it.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot how to roll.
Real quick, but I need you guys to roll 4d6s.
Quick, where's Uncle Roger?
The theme of the island.
Uncle Roger.
Oops.
No, come on.
How do you roll again?
You roll with the dice.
There's no space.
Ah, okay, I see.
We tried rolling dice.
There we go. Damn.
So the first one is a -1. The second one is a 3.
Did you say everybody roll or just 2 people?
He just asked for the 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the
So-
random and the Italian.
The random guy's not looking so good because of the -1.
So what's he making?
I have no idea what he's making. But whatever he's making, he ain't doing it well. Down and shit is big. No one forgets. You know, I just remembered that Goon did not play Giorno's theme during the fight with the frickin' one mafia guy. My disappointment is measurable, and my day is ruined.
Alright, boys, I am, had to deal with a bit of a double down situation. Anyway,
So the regular guy got a
bad shit.
-1, the Italian got a 3.
okay. Alright, Nilt and the character that Zach put in, roll your cooks for me.
Alright then. One sec. I'm just going to pretty much go theory sheet for a moment because I managed to get it open on real quick.
Jesus Christ, I should have never eaten that double down.
Stupid.
Bro, I got some hella explosive.
Shits.
Yeah. Like, as soon as I sat down, I felt like I fucking levitated for a second.
Hi, welcome to the day where I fly by the power of my shits.
It was something.
I blame the fact he's coming down from the hookah.
There you go, Drew.
Where'd you roll at?
Oh wait, hold up.
Stupid.
Plus his use stuff too. What did he get?
Oh, he got a 9.
+1.
Nelt, did you want to do something here?
Alright then.
Either you can...
Oh yeah, no, so you're smelling all these spices and you realize what he's doing. He's making curry.
Well, could I use a fate point to...
Yep.
Alright then.
You'll have to use 2 of them here, though.
I'm digging up the ground and making a fire pit.
And you see here an amazing display. This man, or fishman, is using the ground to make authentically one of our dishes. And over here, this Italian man managed to make... What the hell? I'm not gonna say it. I'll wait until later. And as for this person...
Your guy's on fire.
It's a little burnt, but let's hope it doesn't taste too bad. Sis! Oh, that smells so spicy, but very good. What is that smell? Is that curry?
Yes, sirree. You see him pull out of the oven some garlic that he had in tinfoil roasting for about an hour.
Oi.
And he pulls out a special, he pulls out like a special tool. And now time to blend it all up as he uses an emotion blender.
Oi. Oh, the smell is beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Looks like the charcoals are finally settling.
Huh?
I'm pulling out a giant with my trident. I pull out the multiple pots I put into the fire pit to roast over it for time and get the smokiness. It's a mixture of roasted spicy meat and vegetables named to the area. And I start skewering them on sticks.
Oh! The crowd goes wild. Whoa! Look at that technique.
I start mixing up the juices from the vegetables and meat into a sauce.
Oh!
And pour over the kebabs.
And while you're doing that, you see Spencer take the lamb bones out of the broth. And then he scoops out the marrow and starts combining it into butter to make a compound butter before putting it into the curry, adding more of that lamb flavor.
2 incredible chefs! Oh, I cannot believe it! How lucky we are today! Are you guys like done with your dishes?
Gordon Ramsay gets cocktails.
Frozen food.
Jesus Christ. Are you guys all done with your foods?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, everyone, judges! It is time to try the food. Let's try contestant number 1. You see the Gordon Ramsay looking fellow walking up with his burnt ass food.
Oh no.
Judges, what is the rating? You see one bite and it's super charry. One is like too chewy. And then you see the last one that just disintegrates in front of him. What the hell is this?
The plate too.
The one judge is probably like, the hell is this? It feels like I'm trying to bite into a bit of charcoal.
Wait a minute, this is charcoal.
You've
The-
never tasted real food in your life.
Get out of here! You're a disgrace! Somebody get them out of here now!
You see Siri just like come out of nowhere while I'm in the queue cloud in a fishing bowl.
And the guards like escort. The guards escort him away.
Get out of my country! You're a disgrace! Don't ever come back here again!
You see Siri was offended on how he messed up food, the easiest thing to make.
Alright, the contestant number 2. Italian man, what do you have for us?
I had to give up. I only made a pasta.
I knew you were
But
gonna
here,
do
I put it with some vino rosso in a small antipasto.
You made pasta in our country, in our island. We don't eat the stupid pasta.
I know, but you might have liked it.
He takes up the plate and then smashes it into your face. You're an idiot. Get the hell out of our island. Somebody get him out of here and ban him.
Mama's gonna be so angry at me.
You can just hear his mother off in the distance being like, "Why are you bringing the disgrace to the family?"
We should have sent Giuseppe.
Make a rice dish.
And he says, all right, I really wanted to try contestant 4's dish first. Please, contestant 4, bring in the curry. Tell us what you gave us.
So you're plated with a mild, not too spicy lamb curry on a bed of perfectly cooked rice. And in the rice, you see there's little bits of both yellow and green. Spencer says with a smile, "Here you go. The number 4 on my home restaurant. Lamb curry, Spencer style."
Number 4. This sounds amazing. It smells absolutely delicious.
Oh yes, just wait until you give it a bite. And it's like a explosion of you taste every single spice equally. Like you taste the lamb through every single bite of it because you know the compound butter just melted into it, and then even the rice, it's been seasoned with pepper and also zest from lemons and limes.
It's the beauty of the flavor. It's all with this compound butter. Oh, Jesus. You can taste all the spices, the cumin, everything. Oh, the meat is tender. The potatoes were simmered in long enough. Oh, the rice was steamed. No, and then you can just feel it. It's like a euphoria of spice. Oh.
Bro, he nutted. Sorry. I
You were like
But wait, there's more.
There's
Because
more.
under the curry and the rice, I put a little flavor bomb, and under there, you see there's some Gruyere cheese, which when it combines with the curry and the rice, gives you an even different experience.
Like, I can't, okay, but I must. He takes a spoon and puts it in and combines it with the curry, and he eats it and puts it into his mouth. It blows up in it. He's like, he starts, his body starts to shake. the contrasting flavors. It's so much for me. It's so refreshing. How does it taste so good? Oh, oh,
You're gonna
oh,
die?
oh.
While that's going on, you see him like he's like, "Can you want to milk? Want to try?"
You okay there?
I don't mind.
Nil
Mm.
So
tries
yes,
it.
Very
so
good.
as you see, you taste Coromon, star anise, like roasted. Like you can taste that the spices were roasted. Some of them were sweated.
Very nice.
Bunch of different techniques went into it.
What happened to the guy?
He's
I think he
just
had one brain
he's foaming in the mouth. So they have
Judge went crazy.
you have to they're moving him out of the area, and then the judges are the judges are like freaking out. They're like, you're gonna have to replace him real quick, and then we should be good. Oh hey you little girl, could you be our announcer for now? He's pointing to Siri.
Do I get to eat?
Yeah, absolutely.
She's already in the area.
Okay, all right. Whew, okay, next is now contestant number 3. Please present us your dish.
Well, I decided to base it off the traveling shepherd nomads, since the lamb really fits that theme. Usually they'd roast it overnight, so I had to run the. I made sure that the lamb was just soft enough that it sticks onto that it melts in your mouth, but not too soft that it doesn't fall off the stick.
Well, that can't compare to the curry, but let's try it.
No. No, it probably doesn't. Maybe it does. But the sauce I used extra more the traditional picked spices. I'll make it fresh. But some of the more harsher ones.
They take a bite.
A cooling and sort of heating effect.
As they bite, everything you describe happens in 1 second. And the first judge goes, oh, soft, tender. And the sauces, it adds such a whole new dimension. It's so soft and it's tingly, but it's so creamy and tender.
Spencer, like, hey, mind if I have a plate?
Of course.
The second judge says, oh, please, let me try this. As he takes a bite out of the vegetable with the meat, it crunches. Oh, this tastes so good. Oh. It's all gone. What? Where'd it go? His kebab is empty, completely empty. It's just missing all the food. Did I just eat it in one go? And then the last one, he's like,
you're like, more.
The last one's like, you can't convince me. You're a fish man. You don't know how to cook.
Is this one the Gordon Ramsay looking chef? Or judge?
No, he got deported out of the country.
And now he says that, it's like, but I'll entertain you fishmen this one time. He takes the sauce, puts it on the kebab. Got anything else?
Well, I guess I could have this traditional cinnamon flavored milk drink.
A drink to come with the food? Alright. Fine, I'll entertain this. He takes the bite.
Oh.
Oh! How did you make this? How can a fisherman make this?
You see, Spencer's like, I see you use onions to break down the fibers in the lamb so you can skip the overnight process. Smart.
Yes, it was a little hard to figure out. I did a little asking around town.
And then the drink.
I asked it from an old lady in town. She was
It's
very
really
nice to give it.
soft. He's like, this feels like home. It's almost like chai tea. Where? How could you possibly make something like this? I thought all you fishermen were barbaric and stupid.
All it takes is to learn from your fellow man, and you can make amazing things.
He's like, wait, what's happening? His clothes are tearing off. What the hell? Why am I naked? What just happened? And
Yeah,
all
it's
the
just
other
like, all
judges
right,
follow
even
through.
this is a new one for me. I'm used to what the other guy did, but not this.
The people follow through. Oh, the girl judge is like, oh no, what the?
Luckily,
judges
Siri
are
is
so
having
extra.
enough milk food to where she's safe.
She's immune to the clothing breaking effect. And the winner, and he like stands nakedly holding his cock in his left hand, trying to hide it, is the fishman. What was your name again?
Shizu.
Shizu! The crowd screams and cheers. I want to try that.
He's pulling his cock out!
All the leftovers you have, Nilt, get taken, and the entire crowd becomes naked. Well,
Will that happen?
Also, Spencer, he extends his hand for a handshake.
Nilt, are you
Well,
gonna shake it?
that's been... Yes, of course. Next time, I'll share some recipes.
Oh, that sounds great. He says, I'm not sure what you'll be doing in half a year, but he hands you a little card. But if you ever find yourself near the Gourmet Archipelago, we have lots of contests. I think you do really well there. And also, I want a rematch.
It took a lot of work and study. I wasn't sure I was going to make it.
Oh, I'm sure I could taste the years of hard sweat and tears that you put into every meal, just from the first bite. You like look at him like, man, it's been a while since I've lost. And he's like, you see, he has like a spark. You see that he's already figuring out how to refine his recipe.
The Gordon Ramsay character is being shoved onto a ship, getting sent away.
With the Italian guy on board.
Oh no,
too.
Siri just dropped him in the middle of the water.
Oh no! Jesus
Hopefully-
Christ! Oh man!
You
The
know, just said,
the judge comes back from his consciousness and says, "Okay, well, you do have a prize that you win here. You will be escorted for a meal in the royal palace."
Oh, I wasn't sure if there was going to be much of a prize. I thought it was just for fun.
You will get to meet your highness himself. You may bring
Oh.
whoever you wish.
I think I might know somebody.
Xavier walks up with his hood. You got us a way in?
Apparently. I
So
wasn't even checking for the prize. I didn't even know there was one.
we don't mention it because if we mention it, then people are intimidated when trying to do it. But it seems that you are a foreigner, and we're okay with that. So you may go ahead, take whoever you wish with you, and go to the royal palace. You'll be served like kings tonight by the famous cooks of the castle.
A king, huh? Well, I'm going to go and talk to some friends to see who wants to come.
And of course, you already see that you have the two people you brought with you and Xavier. So Aquatics and Siri.
Siri has eaten whatever leftovers are well left are gone.
You guys are being asked by Nilt here.
Yes.
Should I take someone like the prince or something? Should I ask the prince about who I should take?
He says you can take anyone you'd like, as in more than one. You can take at least 3 people with you. It doesn't matter. If you like
Oh.
to do it, go ahead.
Oh,
Take the whole group.
is there any limit of how many people I can take exactly?
3 people. Did you not say what I? Did you not hear what I just said? 3 people can
Yes, I'm
come
just
with
nervous.
You see her sometimes like, wait, she thinks for a moment. Nope, we're good. We're good. Like she's giving you a look of she has an idea. But like, it's also gonna be from her, so take with a grain of salt.
And aquatics gives you a little bit of a wink as well.
Doesn't know what's going on. Just go.
Okay. A bit nervous. I don't know why. I was expecting the prize.
Xavier says,
But
I'm pretty sure you should just take the 3 of us. I don't know where the rest are, but I think it's best if you take us now.
yeah. Well, off we go. Well, when do we go? Today?
Right now. Follow me. He leads you to the palace. As you all walk down the main street, you see the giant dome. A giant dome with shiny white sandstone with gold encrusted and blue painted on across it. It's a royal palace extending a massive amount of the building, extending across left to right, like a very wide open area, and going back. I don't really know how to give you like proper measurements, but it's very large of a palace. You can actually just take it over to this area, and I'll show you where it would be. So on the map, it's this right here. That's where it is. Being taken to the palace.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You see the royal guard as they see you walking up. And they salute. They bring their halberds into their chest. You see as you walk up and as you walk towards the palace, there's a staircase going upwards. You make your way up with the man who's guiding you up here. At the very top, you see a person who looks like a butler. Xavier recognizes the butler, walks up first. He shows his eyes to him and puts his hood back in. And they go away for just a moment. From there, you are greeted with His Highness. He shows up and he says, Who are you 3?
I'm the winner of the cooking contest, and these are my friends.
Hello.
I am Aquatics. Nice to meet
We
you,
are
Your Majesty.
pleased to meet you. Humbled to see you.
When does dinner start?
I like this one. Yeah, I'm hungry too. Here, follow me. Come on in. I'll show you around.
Oh, by the way, Aquatics, and note what you guys notice that Siri's hair is currently parted over half of her face.
Okay.
It's her disguise, basically.
Oh no, there's something else. You'll see.
Okay. You guys walk into the halls. It looks like a beautiful interior with pillars of white sandstone and marbled floor. You can hear the echoes of your steps as you walk into the building. Tin, tin, tin. He says, Welcome to my humble, beautiful palace in Zekalum. I am the ruler, Mohammed Aziz.
Fuck.
Is this your first time on Zekalu?
Yes. My name is Shizu.
Shizu.
It's
Nice
my
to meet
first
you,
time as
Shizu.
well.
Ah, I don't see fishermen here very often. It's very hot here, to be fair.
Oh yes.
And then he looks at himself at a mirror and goes, "Sorry."
Timid.
Anyway, follow me to the dining hall.
Of course.
Now, have a seat. In the dining hall, it's a very long room with multiple seats and a long table. He decides to sit at the farthest point on the other half, and he implores you to sit on the other side, where most of the food that is meant for you to eat, and for him to have his own meal. He says, "Pardon me on how big the table is. This is my favorite seat, so I prefer to sit over here."
Oh. Must be a very nice seat.
Yes. Now, please enjoy the meal for now, and I will ask you something in just a moment. You see him just sitting over in his corner, and all the food, like all the people, the food prepared, just coming in with just multiple chefs, like holding a bunch of food in silver platters, and they're just putting it right in front of you guys. Just, you got lobster, turkey, lamb chops. There's plenty of just meats and everything, and vegetable dishes from the country, and just plain stuff anyone can eat if you're afraid of eating it. Enjoy the meal.
Aquatics avoids anything that might look like seafood.
Also, June, while the meal is going on, what had happened is that before they entered the castle, Siri parted one of her eyes in a hand and is currently on its way looking for a crew member with a note to explain what's going on. So,
Looking
which is why
for-
she's hiding her eye. She's also hiding her left hand.
What is she doing?
She essentially turned her eye and her left hand into a cloud, and it's currently looking for a crew member with a note to explain what's going on, what her aquatics. You know, in case we need some backup. You know, with the words of be on standby.
Ah, okay. So it's gonna be moving on its own whenever you need it to. Okay, got it.
Yeah, like the eye is how Howard knows where to go, and the hand is holding the note.
Okay, so he's eating his meal, he's watching, and he says, "Oh, this is so delicious! I just cannot believe it." But I wish I was able to have one of those kebabs that I heard that was really good down there.
I could probably make one for you at some point. Probably do it tomorrow even. In all reality, I took a lot of inspiration from the local area. Lots of the, and I mean, it was a contest about doing dishes based on the local area.
I'm glad you paid attention, and I'm glad you still understand that then. But even so, it's really good that you're able to really learn about the local people and all these people around here. Very nice to makes things much easier for me to ask. You see, Nilt, the contest was held for me to have a new chef, someone who can be one of my chefs. You get paid well, you live in the palace, give you everything you want, and much more to you offer. So what do you think? You want to stay here with me? He smiles with like a really cocky smile.
Very tempting offer. I think I need to sleep on it first, just to make sure that it settles right with
He says, "Oh, that's a nice thing to think about, but we don't have that much time to think about this. So you're gonna have to decide now." And he says that you see a few royal guard walk into the room.
Be very pleased to. I was just feeling a little sleepy from all the food. Sorry about that.
No worries there, Nell. Good job. And as for your friends, I don't need them.
Oh, yeah. I
What?
mean,
I'm sure they can find a nice, safe hotel to go visit. Wink,
Mm,
wink.
you see, we can't have them in this country at all. So we will deal with them on our own accord.
wait,
Guards!
what?
No, the hell you won't. And
No,
starts
I am
farting.
not getting attacked again.
You see, Siri starts pumping the room full of storm clouds. Like, you lay one hand on us, and I will electrocute everyone in here, including myself.
And I tell him, he says to her, "You can try to." And then as soon as he says that, oh my god, his stupidity, cockiness says, "But you can't hurt me if I." He takes a bite of a fruit. Ugh,
Shit.
it tasted horrible. Hmm.
Shit. Shit.
You see him begin to transform his body. He has his 2 arms turned blue. He grows 2 more arms on below it, 2 more arms above it. He turns blue. He begins to grow in size. And you
Was it
hear
like a
in a
spider
demonic
fruit?
voice, huh?
I was like, was it like a spider fruit?
No. He says, "This is what power feels like. I was waiting to use this. Oh, and I can't wait. Finally, a stupid devil fruit user can take this shit." And
He has more arms than I do.
he begins to
Well, let's set up-
manifest a weapon on his left arm, a big spear, right arm as a sickle. Now, choose wisely, you stupid devil fruit user.
Siri's like legitimately thinking, like, It's not that she doesn't want to fight the guy, it's that she's wondering, will missing an eye and hand handicap me?
No one calls my friends stupid. Only me when they're doing stupid things.
Oh, Nilt, come on now. Let's be a little more homey about this. He tosses his spear at you. You can't, by the way, this is honestly an impossible thing for you to, like, not deflect. So he tosses his spear at you, and it breaks the table in front of you, crashing it down and destroying it right in front of your feet. And he says, "Reconsider, won't you?"
The guilt would feel worse than that spear.
Then give me this, then at least. I will spare your friends, but in a way that doesn't necessarily mean they get to stay alive.
Wait, what?
See, your
Did I hear Bart
friend
music?
there with the clouds, I want her power to be given to one of my guards.
No, that's not how this works. How it works is we kick your ass, take your money, and leave this island.
Oh, you're so stupid.
That may be so, but there is one thing in this world I know, and that's kicking ass. And you therefore have an ass, therefore I know how to kick it.
He focuses up his hand. It turns black. You can try it. You can't dodge this because he has a much higher stat right now. He extends his hand, flies towards you, and it punches and hits directly, knocking you into the wall. He says, "You should watch your mouth, little girl."
All
You
right.
shouldn't.
And he just sends it that he lets the clouds go off. You hit first, remember that.
Yep. It hits the guards, but it doesn't affect him.
What kind of bullshit is this?
Oh god. And then it turns black to be continued. That's it.
Wow.
That's
Cuts
it.
luck.
That's
Oh.
it. That is that session, baby. We are there. That's
All right,
it.
time to switch some skills for the combat that's coming up.
All right, that is today's session. Thank you guys so much for joining on the climax reveal. If you guys have been paying attention to what's been going on, we are making it to this very important part, and it's going to be spicy next time we come back. So, that is it. He has eaten the fruit that we talked about last session. The god fruit. One of the god fruits. It is a zone type. Can you
So
guess
what I'm
who?
hearing is, if I get one, I can become the god of medicine.
This is a specific type. Can you guys guess what god this is supposed to be?
Oh shit! Is he Ganesh?
No,
No,
not
it-
Ganesh.
No,
He has a
it was,
spear.
Gilgamesh.
No.
No.
It's the blue female one. I forgot her name.
Shiva?
Yeah.
That's a Final Fantasy boss.
I was gonna say, June, did you just recently watch regular Ragnarok?
No, I did not.
I was like, is he gonna start dancing and catching himself on fire?
Oh my god.
No,
It's-
you should watch. You should watch the regular Ragnarok fight with Shiva. It's pretty lit.
It's
Literally.
Shiva. It's the god of destruction. That's the god fruit. And we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna deal with this, guys, the next time. On
Well,
the
good
next
thing I sent that message.
That was a good exit, a good cliffhanger there.
I was hoping it was. Join us next time once again on the One Piece D&D after the next week in our new system.